Louis Brindley do Yogscast.
Herr Pyrion, good evening.
Trying to think how to get you in the lobby. So if I leave the lobby and join this party, and then Eric can invite you from there.
Okay.
Piddly Hobbit just resubbed for 18 months. Evening.
Thank you for the subs. Also, if you go to audio
just resubbed for 73 months.
and turn voice chat team, so under settings, go to audio, voice chat team, and tick open mic. And then if you tick mute co-broadcasters, you won't have to listen to me in game. But it goes through because, believe it or not, we are on a ticket. This is a ticketed esports event. So it saves the replays. So you need to do that to save the audio on it.
Okay.
Chaps.
Ashwin! So you're going to stick around for game 1 and 2, and then Plague's going to come in for 3? Is that the plan?
If I was planning on like going to bed near 11.
Right.
If it's like a post 10 start for game 3, then
Joe
I'll
Fulton
go
just
straight.
resubbed for 43 months.
Thank you for the sub. So, have you ever watched the in-houses?
Yeah, I've watched bits and bobs.
Readless raided with 5 viewers.
Thank you, Redless. Well, this is, I would say so far, looking at these lads, this is the high-level game of the day.
The cream of the crop.
This is. They got Wad Massive, who is low-key
Flash
too good for the
78,
in-houses.
87 just resubbed for 3
Wad
months.
massive. Is
We've got
he?
Bird and webinar.
It's Head Massive, but I call him Wad Massive, but he's a good lad.
If he was an animal, what animal would he be?
Oof. What animals live in Essex, apart from people that live in Essex?
Foxes.
Birds.
But he's not a fox.
No, he's not a fox. He's more like
Um,
one of Shrek's cousins.
it's like you need like a shithousery animal. Like what animal just causes like
Lewis here.
trouble?
Finally,
Maybe like
some
a
top-tier
raccoon or-
casting.
some kind of
Your
raccoon creature, or perhaps one of those things. What are they? Possums? What are they? Do they get into people's houses?
Badger? Yeah.
Some kind of badger.
Or the rogue mosquito, because the mosquito's always like, whoa.
Head, you're not meant to be
Up
in
in your
chat.
grill.
He's in chat. Oi, fuck you!
Rogan just
Okay.
resubbed for 6 months. When Plague isn't on the stream, everyone should
Who's
be
Magic
asking,
Sam?
"Where
Get
Plague?"
the fuck out, Magic Sam!
Am I supposed to do anything here?
No, we just watch the game and cast. That's it.
Empire Metal
Okay.
just resubbed for
Will it
15
just sort of
months.
play automatically?
I mean, you might
Yeah.
need to move your camera about. I don't think you can tie your camera to.
Can I not like but I've got a blanket wrapped around me, and I'm just like,
If
I don't want to have to.
You don't have to do anything.
I want to
That's fine.
sit back, yeah, like on my sofa.
I think if
just...
someone presses the camera next to them, they can be the designated camera guy.
I can do that.
Okay.
Lobby slot camera mon.
Whiskey Jacks just resubbed for 3 months.
Lobby slot Cameron off. Lobby slot cameraman on. Does that mean that my voice is no longer heard in game though, or does that just mean I'm doing the camera?
I have no idea how it works, I'm gonna be honest.
I did just wake up chat, but I did get Rona weeks ago, but I did a load of shouting today stupidly, and I fucked my voice up. so I just sound like a fucking.
And
like
yet, you have agreed to be here and cast this Dota.
I
so
have.
we
Well, you didn't
appreciate
have
that.
anyone else.
Well, it was just going to be me and
desperate,
Ashwin,
as
or
well.
one of the goons that plays this
You
video
were like,
game.
God, Ashwin, I can't stand doing it with him on my own. You said.
I've been
True.
gone for
Verbatim.
2 weeks, and now I come back and he's desperate to get someone else in.
I got a taste
No.
of freedom, and now it's let me know what life is like without Ashwin co-coms.
I've been napping like every day since I had the Rona, and it's it's my version of long COVID. It's just me.
It takes time to get over. It really does.
me
It takes a
having-
lot out
me
of you.
sleeping every day. Man, it's weird.
Is it a
never
virus?
used to-
It's a virus, right? COVID.
Yeah.
So any viral infection takes a long time to get over. It fucks with your body, and it had to work extra hard to sort it out, rooting it out. There's basically a big clean-up operation happening in your body, and the police, your white blood cells, are going around rounding up all the likely suspects and slamming them up against the wall. What do you know about COVID? Oh, I've never heard the word in my life, mate. Yeah, likely story. And then they have to take them to whatever they do with the germs, dispose of them, probably in your poop, and it takes time.
Wow. Well, I didn't realise you were a biology expert.
Except
Well,
white blood cells are like going in with nukes. Just
quite something.
Thank you, Daniel.
DanielTheWise just
Daniel
gifted
the
5
Wise. Is he
subs.
playing?
Not
probably at some point.
in this game, but we have Ciaran the Wise, one of
we
the
got
3
one of the
wise
wises.
men. Ciaran the Wise, Daniel the Wise, Tesicorius the Wise. I don't know if there's any other wises.
No wises yet.
Why do they? Are they? Which one came with which thing?
It's just coincidental, but I think Daniel came first.
Yeah, I think
Was that-
Daniel was
was Daniel the
OG
gold?
Wise, but they
It's
are
like
all
the classic like D&D nerd.
Kieran is
Exactly.
frankincense,
they played a
and
mage
then
or something. But some
the
of them
other
have quite a
one-
lot of qualifications, which is kind of what leads to it.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
I mean, they
What,
got a fancy
IRL?
degree in something.
Well,
yeah.
they got a PhD in
Something like
It's,
that.
it's, I think it's
being
Ciaran
good at being bad at
has a
Dota.
They are all
PhD.
genuinely bad at Dota. Like
Excellent.
all 3, really bad.
Whoa, what was that?
That was a belch.
Wow.
I ate a large meal.
Radiant team.
Save those for the international, dude.
Thank you, Jake, for the sub.
Garky7 Ben just
So it's-
subbed
banner
for
on New
42
Goon
months.
Organisation.
Just
Hopefully
no
I can
banner,
get a game
shoddy.
tonight.
Whereas
Haven't
Scipio's
played
Helm
Dota
enjoyers
properly
have a
since
very
Elden Ring has
fancy
taken
banner.
me over.
Oh, Scipio's Helm. I enjoyed that, actually. That's good. What's this
Well,
new Goon
Doctor
Organisation? Is that like the
Dad
New
just
World
resubbed
Order?
for 15
Only
months.
Yeah, only
Flax
it's these
Inhouse
idiots.
Biology
Your
is
chumps.
far and perfect.
What are they called? Flaxians?
I don't have a term for
Goofs?
my subscribers.
Goobers?
Goons is it?
Goons.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But unlike
Goobers.
Something Awful, where it was like, I guess it was kind of meant to be semi-ironic. I just going back. Obviously, I started being on Something Awful in the like early 2000s, like 2001 or something like that, and I've been browsing it prior to that. And the term goons is just such a funny term. I just sort of got stuck with it. Wow,
I
lag
like
got
it.
timed out, and another lag, and
Audience
it has now been
just resubbed
upped.
for 2 months.
It's not showing on my screen.
Shout out to Garbage Cat in your chat, who's also had some long COVID.
Thank you.
Stock of
Shout out to
555
anyone
just
who's
resubbed
still
for
who's
24
sick at the
months.
moment. I know a few people are sick. I'm just getting my shout outs done.
Any vid enjoyers
Shout
or
out to my dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mum.
any shout outs you want to give, you feel free for the duration of the stream. Sips isn't here to
Getting-
police the shout outs, so you crack on.
Shout out to anyone in chat who is interested in getting a shout out. Man, some good lads.
Currently
I
stuck at
forget.
home as my kid got COVID. What are you going to do?
Oh yeah, that's annoying. You have to have 2 negative COVID tests on your kid in a row before they're allowed to go back to school. Apparently,
Christ.
that's what Ben was telling me because his boys had COVID. and
Everybody's got it now.
at home. I know it's stupid, isn't it? It's just every
It's
single
like
over the place.
18% of people currently have
Really?
it, like that. Or some, I can't
18%?
remember. Maybe have had it in the past. I don't know.
Well, that's insane.
I thought it was quite a lot of people who've have had it in the past though.
Okay,
I mean,
what are
it's
these
something like
fucking bans
100,000
do?
a day
Why are they
new
banning the Jakiro and the
Jakira's
Sand
a
King?
very strong hero.
It's a popular hero.
Sand King is one of the best offlaners in the meta.
Okay, Tiny, that's a good
Tiny is one of the
I don't know why
strongest
they
heroes
banned
of the game.
Silencer.
Yeah.
Silencer always loses.
Silence
Makes
is just
no sense.
obnoxious to play against.
Silencer should be removed from the game.
Agreed! Agreed!
Boring hero.
So Jakiro is a lad staple. It's a goon staple and just strong in lane and annoying. And
I'm
honestly,
gonna throw some.
he's a
hot
very
takes
winning
out.
hero. What's your hot take?
Lich needs a buff.
Yeah, no, that's not a hot take.
Yeah.
That is just true.
I'm gonna throw some hot takes out. Lich needs a buff.
Oh my god.
Kunkka is fine. Kunkka is fine.
First
Anti-mage.
pick Kunkka.
Anti-mage should be removed from the game.
For-
You've been playing
Bloodseeker
solo queue,
needs
haven't
a
you?
buff, I think, because he's fucking shit. Bloodseeker can't win. I can never win on Bloodseeker. Should I just keep going with hot? Oh,
You
this is
just
hero hot take.
hot
Yeah,
take
the hot take's
away.
coming.
Sniper is too strong
He
in
is.
pub games.
Yes.
Too weak in pro games. How do you balance him? Oh, I don't know.
Just remove him. That is, it simplifies the issue so much by just removing the hero.
10 seconds remaining.
I think
No one wants to play it
Sniper
in
is
pro
very
games, but no
strong
one wants to
right
play
now.
against it in our game.
Yeah, Sniper is very strong right now. Genuinely, like in at our level, it's ridiculous.
Bring
no one
back
plays Sniper to have fun. They just play
mid
it
pudge
to win.
is what I say. Bring back mid pudge. The days of that, I enjoyed that. I'm a mid pudge enjoyer. Gotta say, it's got to be said.
Well,
I like to see it.
Pudge is
all.
a destroyer of goons, so it wouldn't surprise me if we saw a Pudge at some point this evening. The lads really struggle against Pudge.
Mars, we need to see more of him. I like him. He's a cool guy.
I
We
think
should see
you
more
know
of
it's
him
weird.
hanging around.
Mars pretty strong hero. The lads don't pick it that often. Either in
People
these
forget
games.
He's an option, but he's a good lad. I
He
like
is
him.
very strong.
I want to see more Mars.
They've gone for
Which
two
is
That's a
fives.
classic opening.
This
That
is-
is a classic opening.
The Doctor and the Shaman, but they don't have a cure for Goon Dota. The only
Oh, God.
mystery pick here is Kunkka. The other three heroes are staples.
This is some fucking Warcraft 3 level Dota we're looking at here with these heroes, dude.
In
These
what
are
way?
all pretty old school heroes.
Yeah, that's true. These are old school heroes who haven't really changed much.
No. They've been strong and consistent throughout Dota. I want to see something unusual. I want to see like a weird pick. I want to see a hero I haven't seen very often. I want to see
You
Razor.
probably won't.
I want to see Dark Willow. I want to see something weird.
We do see
Well,
Willow quite
weird.
often, and Razor a reasonable amount, I'd say, in the in-houses.
But when I say weird, I don't mean bad. I don't mean
see.
like Visage or Chen or Shadow Demon.
Chen is
or anything.
very
Black Rider or some Lesh Rider.
Nah, they're rubbish. We'll see.
Anti-Mage banned,
Good, fine.
Medusa banned. Now they're banning out all
I
the
don't- I wouldn't
carries
mind
they
seeing
know
an
they
el-
can't beat.
Maybe a Doom or an Elder Titan. Give me,
Well,
give
we
me
get
something
quite a lot
weird.
of Elder Titan.
Well,
Do
Dave
you?
Yognot is not in this game, but Dave Yognot plays Elder Titan, and it is one of
Punches
Dave's
people.
better heroes.
Okay.
Which is not saying much, but it is also true.
Tell you who else I like.
Hmm.
I like big playmakers, right? Like heroes I can go oh when they do something.
Right.
Like Enigma and
Always down for a nuke.
Yeah.
you know, like the big Earthshaker. I want to see an
Right.
Earthshaker. I haven't seen
Yeah.
an Earthshaker in ages. Do you know what I mean?
You want to see big team fight, big skill slammos.
I want to be screaming at the top
Yeah.
of my lungs when someone does something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just hyping it up. I know we're just gonna get very standard goon try hard.
No,
but
they
obviously try hard, play bad.
But their
Dota.
try hard is not. They don't try that hard. Genuinely, like sometimes they do, but a lot of the time it's just goon into goon, like throw into throw. But these lads are not bad. My money is on Scipio's Helm Enjoyers. That is your
that's what I'm
title.
talking
Massive.
about.
That is
That's what I wanna
heads
see.
hero, guaranteed. That is heads hero. Now, Where Banana, aka Where Brain Cell, I don't know who he's gonna play.
He's going to be on the dock of the Shaman, surely.
Played with Stob this
You're going
morning.
to have Bird on some hard carry, who he's going to fail at.
I also played with Where Banana this morning, and Garak.
Did you lose?
I'd have to check. Hold on, let me have a look.
I respect PFlax that you do this whole captain's pick mode with this in-house. You know, it really makes it feel like it's
Real Dota.
real game, isn't it? You
So I
know?
played with Garak on PA. I went mid sniper. I went 14-3. He went 10-3. It was an easy dub. I played Puck after that, and that was a really
you'd love to
miserable
see it.
game.
I
That
love
was
a
with
destructive
Garak.
pick.
But we had fucking Orphan, who is dreadful. Should definitely play in the in-house.
boring.
On Venno, he
Power
went 8
Ranger.
and 17. Frogo on DK.
Yawn.
He went 1 and 21. 1 and
Oh my God.
21.
Wow.
They kept going into
Does
Huskar
have
and
the
just
Arcana
dying.
though, so you know he's
Is
got
this-
to play it.
Was this the Where Banana game? No, yeah, this was Where Banana went. He played Tiny and went 4, 6, and 15 and did fuck all. But luckily, you had Flax Necrophos 24 and 18.
Wow,
Carry.
he just spammed Q for 45 minutes,
And then
49 minutes.
and then played with Stobby. Stobby Carry went 9, 1, 14 on Wraith King. I went 16, 3, 19 on Centaur. And where Brain Cell played Unterlard and went 8, 5, and 29. It was a very
Wow,
hot
you've been
game.
fucking tearing it up in these games.
Played a lot of
PFlax.
games for me. If we win, I do well. If we lose, it's god awful.
What do you think of these picks?
Storming Eagle Drow is a standard pick.
Okay.
I will say that we played with whose fucking Venge was it? Actually, I don't know if you were in the game. Plague was.
I think I was. Wasn't it?
It was 80
Mad
Fire.
Hops?
I think it was 80 Fire.
Wasn't it Mad Hops that you were shouting at the whole time?
Might have been Mad Hops. It was one of either him or 80 Fire. And I remember Plague. You know when Plague is like, and sort of trying to keep it together.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, "Stop doing something! Stop it! You must stop swapping!" It's like we'd be like about to kill someone, and he would swap them for no reason. There's your DP.
I'm happy with the Death Prophet pick. Yeah, I want to see. I like this. I like Disruptor. I want to see some glimpses.
You will.
I want to see some Ravages.
You will a bit in the wrong direction, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I
someone
wanna
will be
see-
about to die, and there'll be glimpses.
I want to see Drow Ranger get hexed and shackled and just cry as she gets ganked by whoever their carry is.
I'm just
Who
looking.
are they
Actually,
gonna
this
pick
is
as their
weird
carry?
because one of these like it could be like a Kunkka Lion off lane, Disruptor Drow safe lane, I guess. So it's Kunkka 3. I guess they're just relying on catching the enemy with glimpse and X. To keep
What, you
them
saying
in
Drow's
place.
going to be mid?
No, I'm saying Drow can be mid. I'm saying Drow is more likely to be carry because it's more likely to be Storming Eagle. I'm just because one of these heroes has to be mid and one of them has to be carry and one of them has to be off lane, and it can't be line or disruptor. So Kunkka has to be mid or
Well,
off
I
lane.
think they know that the DP's mid. I don't think DP and Tide can. I don't think one of them can go carry.
No, but I'm looking at the top, and it must be like Kunkka 3, unless they're picking their 3 last of all for some reason.
Yeah.
What are they banning? Juggernaut? Okay, they're scared of the old.
I mean, Jug fucks Kunkka and Disruptor, so that makes
They
sense.
just ban every carry in the game. Like if you look at the bans, that's just
Look at that.
What's actually left?
I mean, that's the point. Is the goons
Slark.
just ban
Slark
for whom?
For the
Radiant.
lad on the bottom, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuns and silences and stuff like that. I mean, that's another
And
good ban.
another
Jug and
hard
Lifestealer are
carry.
both good bans.
Well, they're running out of carries to ban. Look at everything's banned. Tiny PL, PA, DK, Medusa, Lifestealer, Jug, Anti-Mage, and Sniper are banned. There's like literally like a Slark and left and like a couple of other carries.
But I mean, what makes me laugh, I think, is that Dire are also
Mercer, I
banning
guess.
carries, and they also need to pick one.
Oh, they can pick Sven or
But they should probably stop
Why are
banning
they banning
carries.
carries still?
Why
It
are
doesn't
they
make any
banning
sense.
carries? Drow is a carry. Stop banning carries. You need to find a carry. Axe.
That's it's Kunkka mid probably.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Banning
So we've
carries.
got Axe Lion off lane, Drow Disruptor safe lane, Kunkka mid. Sure. Versus Death
Spectre
Prophet
is
mid.
there.
Who wins Kunkka versus
Spectre
Death
would be
Prophet?
good. Pick Spectre, you can get on top of the Drow with Haunt. It's not bad.
I feel there's a lot of stuff to get on top of that Drow anyway with Tide.
Well, he's got to get in there. The two
Death
supports
Prophet
ain't going to do
always-
shit in
No,
terms
but
of
Death
getting
Prophet
on top
does
of
the
that.
old Spinneroonie with the old Cyclone stick.
Slark, there's your Slark. Now, here's my question, right? If you Haunt on top of Drow and you get glimpsed, and you switch to the Haunt that's on the Drow and you get glimpsed, does it glimpse you all the way back to where you were when you started the Haunt? Or does it just glimpse you back to where you were for like prior to Haunt, like when the Haunt started? How does that interaction work?
You're not. I mean, you're talking to the wrong person. PFlax.
I'm not
I
asking
don't
you,
see
I'm
why
asking chat
wherever you
specifically.
wherever you were 4 seconds ago, it's going to glimpse you back there.
But so if I'm bot safe lane and I Haunt, and I Haunt to a different target, I'm essentially like a different unit.
No, you're still the.
So it'll just glimpse me all the way back to to lane.
but if you get glimpsed and you go back to your illusion that you
How do
started at, and then
Sorry
go back in.
to interrupt.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do I vote for who's going to win? Because I reckon Dire's going to win.
How does Lewis bet? If you at the top of the chat, there's predict who's gonna win.
Okay.
Click predict.
What do they think?
Well, everyone's going for Dire,
Dire.
but my
A
money
lot
is
of
on
Dire.
Radiant.
I'm
Oh
going
no,
to
so actually no.
Radiant.
They got Wad Massive. I'm gonna go Dire. Oh, but they do have
Yeah,
Wear
Dire,
Brain
Dire are
Cell.
definitely favoured here.
This is tough.
I'm definitely going value Radiant.
I'm gonna go Dire. I would
I
predict.
need to see some clutch cues from Axe, or else this is going to be very
You
disappointing.
need some big berserkers calls.
And also, I need some top Kunka mid plays. Goodness me, look at this Shadow Shaman set.
It's
Right, what's
jazzy.
going on? Fucking noisy, dude. Look at all that chaos. Oh, okay.
It's not head tied. Oh, sorry. No, it
It
is
has to
head
be.
tied. It is head tied. He's very strong.
I think he only plays Tide for some reason. He's a lot better than he thinks he is.
Yeah, he always
He
says,
should play
"Oh,
a lot of
rubbish,
heroes
mate."
alone.
Do you know what I play with Head in the mornings quite often? He looks at the minimap. He has awareness. He's always looking to do stuff. He shot calls. He suggests things. He's really good. He is really good to play Dota with, even if he's
Just because
not.
they talk
his
a lot
game.
doesn't mean they're any good, dude.
No,
I
but
don't-
his
I play
calls
with
are
plenty of
good.
people who talk all the time and they're shit.
he trust me, because I play with lads who don't say a word, and you even say to them, "Can you TP mid?" Nothing. Like you don't even hear a "I can't. It's on cooldown." Nothing. Or they get jumped
Right.
by 4 heroes and they don't say a word. Head's like, "They're all fucking here, lads. Look out! Whoa!" Like that helps. That chat does help.
30 seconds to battle.
Right, last hit.
Well, he's a shooter main.
He is.
So
he's
got
used to
that
calling
experience.
out. One's in. What he needs. What we need is CS:GO style callouts for dotes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to ping. What could this area where Witch Doctor is being called? That's Roche Pit.
Well,
Roche Main. That's the main
Main.
entrance.
What's this tree bit? I mean, this is too complicated. Everything's the same.
The battle begins.
Top Shrine and Bot
The
Shrine.
battle begins. There we go.
This
very
other
safe.
end is called not Roche because it's the other end of mid that's not Roche.
Roche.
I like the axe skin. I like the orky vibe. That's
Well,
going
he's
on.
I can't remember what race is
Or
Axe.
Glody.
Yeah.
He's
He's
the same
basically
race
an
as-
orc.
he's the same race as Disruptor.
Yeah, they're the same race. Yeah.
Except Axe chose the axe, Disruptor chose the dinosaur, whatever that is.
I am one with electricity. Deny it, bird. Goon.
So the lanes are kind of as we thought, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
they are as expected. Slark
So
Witch
there's
Doctor.
no weird goonery.
I like
going
playing
on.
Axe against Slark. I would not have leveled Battle Hunger in this lane unless I was convinced I was going to be able to run down the Witch Doctor, because if Slark can just purge it off. But if you level up Counter Helix, Slark really can't stand there clicking you. He really can't. Like it's very difficult. The amount of damage he takes
Really?
is rough.
I wouldn't have believed that. I must admit.
Why don't really understand this? What is Ciaran doing? It feels like he's just running up and down. If he's doing a pull now, just a lot of running up and down from the support.
Yep.
It's what I think it's fine. Mess with the lane.
Lewis
Mess
thinks
with
it's
the Slark.
It's
Mess
fine.
with him.
That means it's fine.
Mind games, dude.
Now he's used his stun, and now
Uh-oh.
he's a dead man.
Oh, the bongo bend.
Uh-oh.
I mean, all
Ciaran.
he had to do was not stun. That's your
Ciaran.
first blood.
The unwise.
Go in the way of Witch Doctor.
Well, that can happen. You know, do you know what? We've all done
Oh
it.
my god.
Poor Ciaran.
I mean, I don't know why he hung out there. Like, when you pull the creeps like that, the enemy's always going to come and investigate, right? If you're just going to stand there, the last thing you can do, genuinely, is use your stun just to waddle away 2 meters. Because the stun on Lion lasts, what, 1.4? 1.4 seconds. They're going to get on you. So you can't use your stun like that. It's like when the lads quite often use their stun for harass. And the problem with doing that is you leave yourself open to attack. Nice to knife. But it's very even
my
mid
God.
so far.
It is. Bommy be balling.
Where's Bommy?
He's getting the old rune. He's stacking the creeps, I guess.
It's Bommy mid. Okay.
Not really though.
No,
I
think he's just casting spells for the sake of
Oh, here we go.
Bommy getting zucked.
X marks the spot.
Now they're both like both still very close to full health. Oh, a good little
Deny it, bird! Yes. Meanwhile,
eats
Bob.
an actual tree. Eats a big delicious branch.
just a reminder that these are the goodies of the
Right.
evening.
They picked Slug last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Because Slug gets like pretty hard countered by Axe.
I definitely feel so.
Oh my god. Okay.
Look at that.
Tide
See? Look
in
at that.
Safe lane. Just look at this.
Because the thing is, even when Slark is in his Shadow Dance, you can call him as Axe. That's one of the biggest counters.
You can't purge it. Is the thing.
Yeah. He's got a fucking sentry down here, lads. Fucking killed it. Yes, bird. Bommy B struggling.
Yeah.
Bommy
Well,
B
you're gonna struggle
losing
once
the
once
lane.
Bird has level 3 crypts.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa!
Tommy B. What are you
60
doing?
healths.
That was too much of a risk. He shouldn't have been doing that.
He needs to get a salvo. I don't know what he's doing. Bracer ain't
too
gonna help
big.
you now, son.
It's alright, he managed to get a couple of bottle charges. He's
Ah,
gonna
doing the old
TP back. Bird is gonna be very big. Lane's gone well. He's put a ward down here again. And that he's just outside of the... Oh, actually, no, he never got it.
Yours are very low.
I like that. I like that Bommy B TP back to fill his bottle. Nice. I like that play.
I would put the Battle Hunger on this Slark here because he can't afford the health costs from Dark Pact to purge off the Battle Hunger. Oh, hello. We're Brain Cell going in.
Yeah, maybe not the best decision. Do the old spray. Spray him.
Pew pew!
Great shot by Drow. That was
Great
really nice
shot,
play.
Drow. Well played. What? Got great aim.
Yeah, great multi-shot. It's tricklier to get that than you think sometimes.
I doubt it. I've never played this, but I suspect
You've
you
never played
just...
Drow.
I suspect you just vector target and it's a straight line.
Tricklier. It's tricklier than you think.
It'd be as
It's not
trickly
even
as
a-
you
Try it.
suspect. But...
It's not even a vector target. You just click on the ground.
Well, there you go. So who fucking cares?
Just try it.
I will.
Just try it.
I don't play Drow. It's a boring shit-ass hero.
No, I agree, but you know.
I've never played
What
Drow.
do
Have
you
you
do?
played before?
No, I only play exciting heroes like Pugna
And Quap.
and Quap and Puck and Mid.
Didn't you play
fucking
Sniper earlier
Centaur.
today, mate?
I did, but we were desperate for a dub.
Don't know what's happening in the mid lane.
Bommy B, he's doing alright. He's holding his own. He's got 34 last hits.
Get it, Bird? Yes?
Although,
No?
No,
You have
Bird.
failed to
No.
deny. Bomby B Ballin is off doing whatever he does. Ciaran, looking for a pull. Can't do it. Puts a sentry down. Not sure why. Ciaran is a lovely lad. Much like AD Fire. Just lovely lads. But bloody awful at Dota.
oh my god. Okay.
That's a great
Okay.
stun by Ciaran.
Yeah.
Stobby is a
Stobby.
very angry man. This
Ooh.
this fucking maledict, it's fucking me up. Can't believe it. He's put it on me like 3 times now. Ciaran, you got to do something. Can't just fucking stand there. That's Stob.
I didn't
Never
realise we had an
aggressive.
insight into the team chat.
Well, he's a Sapper, so that
That
is
is
what he
one
sounds
thing
like.
we were.
Yeah, we
trying to
talked
implement
about it.
one week. Like some F1 thing where you can listen in on the team radio. Just see what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
We're just calling each other cunts over and over again. Oh. Oh, Drow going on the Shadow Shame bot? Not
Yeah, I
quite,
think she
not
could have done
quite.
more there.
Trouble for Bird.
Oh, hello.
Nope, he's fine.
Tide is giving her the old harass, keeping her away. Doing a decent job, I think, generally.
Oh, Witch Doctor's coming around the back here. Not sure what he's doing.
Getting his courier.
Yeah, fucking free courier. Got his mana boots and a free courier.
That courier was there for about fucking 10 minutes, dude.
Stobby,
like it's
Stobby
been
is
the
playing
whole
like
game.
300 ping. Let's bear that in mind. Because he's playing from South Africa. DP came bot and didn't get anything as far as I can tell. So that was not great. What kind of build does Kunkka go for nowadays? What is the deal with Kunkka? I feel like he's not a hero that has like the interesting builds.
I
like
think
some-
you get the Ags and the Shard though. I think you just become a lad who stuns and knocks people about. the pain.
So what is his axe? Is the torrent storm and a tidal wave? Yeah, you just CC, right? Blake says, "What the fuck? How late did you start?" Not that late. It took a little bit of time. I'm not sure why.
Well, I mean, the drop takes 10 minutes.
DA7
Yeah.
can just resubbed for 7 months.
We had everyone in the
Please, can
lobby.
we have 7 different accents in one sentence for
Fucking
my
Rush
7
Plague.
months.
Jeez, how many games
Less
do you want to
than
get us
3.
played tonight?
What time does Plague think it is?
Don't know.
Is
Maybe the
this
hour's
game
gone forward
2?
in-
It's 8:30. His clocks haven't gone back or something. What's going on in Plagueland? He's no longer
Oh,
speaking.
we got a
in chat.
rotation.
Where?
Kunka's going top, trying to land at the X marks the spot on Witch Doctor. but
Oh,
he's
that's
just
a
out
very
range.
nice torrent from Bommy B. Stobby, though,
Kind
has
of an
been
escape
ditched.
current. Stobby is really out of position here without his team to support him. Bommy B's coming back.
There's the Ravage,
There's
but the
the
boat's going to
Ravage.
catch a couple.
Bongos is hitting multiple people. Ciaran the Rise running for his life from this invisible slark.
Bring him back! Oh, Jesus.
Ciaran!
Dire's top tower.
You must stun him. Nope.
What is the slark
They
doing?
might
Why
get-
is he just chasing the fucking
They
line
might get
around
heads.
everywhere?
What's going on?
This is a sloppy one, lads. A lot of spells used there.
Now, yeah, no one's dead.
And
so
no
far,
one
that's
died.
impressive. But Bird took them in tower.
Middle tower.
Dobby, what are you doing?
He's got birds around him.
His bottom tower is under attack.
That was an odd one.
That was really cagey and like just really
Well,
weird.
no one wants to look like a tit in front of Lewis Brindley in the Yogscast.
Oh dear. Well, Stobby is
No,
about
they're not
to do that, I think.
succeeding. Dobby, no! Oh my god, Ciaran comes in with another double stun
in
with the old
trouble?
impale.
think he's
I
right,
think
close.
he's alright. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Dobby has been close to death like 5 or 6 times. now,
Stobby's
like,
nearly died
really.
several times, Master. I need to change the sub notification.
just
Lions
resubbed for 1
given
month.
Stobby a Earth Spike.
Is it jarring hearing yourself laugh?
Yeah,
all the
because
time?
it's weird because sometimes I'm laughing when someone subs, and oh dear, oh they killed Drow. Here we go. There's a lad bot here. Had glimpse, but obviously couldn't get it off in time. It's like sometimes I'm laughing and I hear me laughing and I realize, God, I should never ever laugh ever because it sounds awful. So
You have a joyful laugh, PFlax.
no, it's
I
like
love it.
it's like
No,
that.
it's like raindrop. It's like the musical tinkling of joy.
It's like a string
like-
quartet.
Change it to how many milfs are in my area. I asked Thomas that because he's a data scientist.
Dire's middle tower.
I'm not sure this glimpse
is a
back
hell of a
by
dive.
Garrick was a very good idea.
Oh my!
Oh, it's a
Bommy
good
B
start,
comes
though.
in.
Yes, Bommy B!
Oh, that's a great
one of
stun.
them,
It
get one
caught-
of them.
It caught
Get
Shackleton.
someone!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Drows come back. Get silenced by Death Prophet. Not
Can
really
we
going to do anything.
get a single kill, lads?
Nope. It's
He's going to have
3 and
Xbox
1
spot
after
up
a
in a
12
few
minutes.
seconds. There we
Yeah,
go.
but it's
Okay.
head
Gonna
they're
get
going on.
Probably the worst target.
Yes.
But gets the disruptor wall.
Yeah,
He's
kill!
dead. There's no glimpse quite yet.
The character just
gonna
doesn't
have
have
it in-
fucking mana. Here
What's
comes
Web Banana
here
doing?
comes Weird Brain Cell.
Is under attack.
What's he doing?
Oh my god, that was unbelievably bad. Why was he so out of position?
Radiant's top tower.
It's Weird Brain Cell, mate.
Can we also get a little check up on Disruptor's items, by the way?
Boots.
This is quite an item set for 12 minutes.
There are more sound bites in the emote channel. Oh, I did a contest, Lewis,
Like the salt sea.
where I was
yeah.
suggesting that people come up with new emotes and stuff for the channel, and we got some cracking ones. But then I said there were going to be prizes, and I asked people what prizes they want, and nobody gave me a good answer. So I said, do people want money? And nobody responded. So I don't know what prizes to give.
Disruptor is dead again. Right, you're thinking
Maybe.
of prizes.
Yes, Ciaran?
Well,
Doesn't have mana for TP. Will get clicked. Click. Clonk.
oh my oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Well-
Stobby, no blink.
Dire's top
He's still a long way off blink. They're on the hunt here, but it's 2v4.
They're just ignoring that.
What is Stob doing?
I'm not sure about this. The bongo is going to be dangerous here. The
Oh,
Earthspike
it
misses
is.
everyone.
Death Ward. Oh, the Ravage gets Boggy B or whatever his
Ciaran,
name is.
yes! Go, Ciaran!
So bad.
Boggy B is dead.
Oh no, lads. We can fucking fight this thing, or he turn around and I've got Ravage in 5 seconds. The thing is, that's what Head does. He's like, well, Ravage in 10. We can fucking turn this thing. Wow! And you just do it.
I could get Harry to send some stuff from the Yogscast shop out, some like pins or something.
How do you mean?
Well, like if you just talk to Harry, he might be able
Oh,
to.
for
get
the
you some-
contest?
Yeah.
I'll talk to Harry. That's a jolly good idea.
Send them some MREs.
I ain't giving him my precious MREs. I'll ask Harry. Let me message him on Twitter. You guys carry on.
You know how MREs come in like buckets, right?
No, they don't.
What about those like prepper food that comes in buckets? You buy like buckets of it. Am I going mad? I'm having a strong. Call a
Hold on.
bonjour.
I can't type and talk and listen. Hold on.
Is there... Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah, there might be KFC.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of KFC.
No, but you know, like you can buy like those prepper buckets, which are like loads of dried food. You stack them up in your garage.
Oh yeah,
They're-
yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, why not?
Yeah, the prepper ones. Yeah.
They're just like, I reckon you could just make that yourself. Just buy a bucket, take it to like, you know, Costco, fill it with like ramen and
Well,
For
you know,
justice.
it's funny you say that. The Slovenian MRE I did on Sunday had quite a lot of stuff in it that was clearly just off the shelf. And if you, I mean, how many soldiers do you think the Slovenian military has?
Like 10,000
Yeah, I'm not even
sort of
sure
range.
where Slovenia is, so
Oh my, a boat has been dropped. Hold on nothing. Intriguing.
I doubt
So
many.
the Slovenian military has about
I'll guess, though.
7,000 active soldiers and about 26,000 reservists. So it's a very small military compared to the rest of the world, right?
Oh, this is a good
that
bongo,
is a
though.
good bongo. That is a dead Bommy
might get
and
a
a
double
dead
kill.
Ciaran. That is huge. Bommy is dead on the next tick. Clonk. Wow, these lads are getting
Bommy's just
destroyed.
in the
There's
back
the
for some
Ravage.
reason.
They're going to get more. They can get the Disruptor here. Can they get the Drow? She's running away. Garak drops his ult. Oh my god, they are
God.
absolutely rolling these lads. Get Eagle. Get Eagle.
Stole it.
Stomp's gone in. He's trying to do so, but he's also dead.
Oh, he's down.
Where brain
they got her!
cell. Great shackle.
Radiant's top tower
Oh, lads got
is falling.
fucking destroyed. Tower down, and the ult is still up for DP for a little bit. They're going to try and get some damage on the tier 2 here and then back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I said that Dire
Well-
were going to win.
Are fortified.
So what's in the Slovenian MRE? Is it like Slovenian crisps and Slovenian apple?
No, but it had quite a few.
Richie,
It had 3 pouches of stuff that looked like off-the-shelf camping supplies. Had a picture of a family camping on like a mountainside. It was just freeze-dried camping food. If you look at the Russian MRE, the American MRE, and the British MRE, they're much more made to specification because they're bigger militaries.
Yeah, we get prisoners to make them.
Yeah, probably. And I mean, Germany the same. I think France was the same. But the smaller countries, it's more off-the-shelf stuff. Because getting a contractor to make you something you could get off the shelf is just tripling the price of something that
Are
you
they
could
more
just fucking
catered
buy.
to like local tastes?
Oh
though,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like we've got a chicken tikka one, and Germany's
Absolutely.
got a sausage.
Absolutely.
We've
No,
got
that's
Didn't
exactly
the
it.
Slovenian one
fucking,
have
I don't
mac
know, a
and
beef
cheese
bourguignon
and
or whatever.
beans?
No, the Slovenian one was a bit odd because it had they all seem to have muesli in, which is fine, and then they all
Fine.
have some kind of main. The Slovenian one, I'm saying it might have been a vegetarian recipe or pescatarian because it didn't have any meat. It was only fish or beans or vegetables, and it was like a bean medley,
Ooh, got
which
smoke.
was really bad. Oh, a smoke.
I love a bean medley.
Well,
Who
it
doesn't?
wasn't great. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I suppose they can't add any seasoning because
Dire's top
they
tower
put a little
is
bit of
under
flavour in,
attack.
someone might complain.
A bean medley is like a nice word for like multiple farts. In a
Oh,
row,
hello.
you know what I mean, God, Boggy be let out. I
Oh,
like
that's a
bean
nice
medley.
yours, and that's a nice disruption.
Oh, the bongo is huge.
That's a good disruptor roll.
Bird is
a
in
bit
very
confused
deep
up there.
here. I don't know. Bird thinks he's invulnerable. Yes,
What's
good
Yogs
hex!
doing?
That's the Witch Doctor ult! Almost down, get him! Get him, get him, get him, yes!
They did have damage actually, but head so not good.
I don't think, does Head have blink? He does,
Yep.
but I think that the DP was so far ahead of the line and clearly dead. Just need to slow down. Head needs to be careful here. Oh, he's too good. He's too good.
My brain cell.
He has
he
left
was
brain
caught
cell to
watching.
his death.
Oh, poor brain.
That was brain cell.
So yeah, in terms of the sort of regional tastes, the American one, it's all like taco stuff, pizza stuff. You know, it's all like that. Comes with hot sauce, peanut butter, stuff like that. Whereas the Russian one is all hearty tushonka stews and meat and dumplings and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite interesting.
You switched to net worth, by the way.
Yep, can do. Slark in the lead. Y.O.S.O way ahead here with the Shadow Blade. Oh, hello.
This is a dead bomb.
It may well be, but instead he has
Boggy,
juked them
no.
all.
We got
Boggy,
blink
no.
On, blink on Tide in one.
Oh no, he's dead. Very
He didn't
dead.
boat. Why didn't he boat?
Well, you know.
I feel like
don't
he
use
just
their
needed to
skills,
boat.
PFlax. He's saving it.
For what? He's gonna die. It's only a
You might
fucking
wanna go on
70
holiday.
second cooldown. They're trying to push out top. They're gonna give up this mid tier 2.
I love these birds that the Death Prophet has, by the
Yeah.
way. I think they're much cooler than the ghosts.
He's called Bird as well, so fits
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is
It is
Fantasy
appropriate.
points. It is Notch all the way. 14.5 fantasy points. Then Kunka with 12.5. Very cool. I
Probably
suppose.
because he just heals all the time.
Yeah, he's also 4, 1, and 6, so he has the best score on his team. Some of that will be down, of course, to Maledict.
I'm enjoying seeing the Death Prophet do thing.
You like Death Prophet?
Fun. Yeah, I haven't seen her for ages, like ages and ages.
You don't see her as much, that's true. Why is this happening,
Yeah.
Bird?
And it's nice to see that she's not getting absolutely destroyed, because I think that happens quite often. If you start falling behind as Death Prophet, you just suck.
There seemed to be some wraparound on where
Oh, dear.
brain cell. This bongo is huge.
Oh, the
Oh!
Ravage!
Into an equally big Ravage. Dobby's doing well, but he's going to die.
Oh, he didn't even get the
he
call.
gets the big dunk. Lark in Viz. Smacking Kunka.
Bomby in Viz.
Stand still.
Where's the
No
detection?
one.
They
That's
got him,
the
they got him. Oh,
Why is Eagle
dear.
still here?
Oh, another
Oh, the bongo
Maledicto.
bend.
This is over.
Oh my
this
god.
That was devastating.
It's been a fine witch doctor.
They just ran at her, didn't they? Did you see that? Disruptor is just that glimpse is not as valuable if you're not winning.
Honestly,
winning.
that is such a good comment because I've said for ages, if you are behind, Disruptor feels like fucking shit.
Radiant's bottom
If you are
Same
ahead,
as Slardar.
it's so fucking good. Like you're just always getting an extra kill. And now with the lower cooldown, you can get 1 kill and then even an extra kill off the back of that.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Has Lewis watched Pro League recently? A DP every game if she isn't banned. Nor Sal? No, probably not.
No, I haven't watched.
Because I don't watch Pro
I don't
Dota
even know
either.
what Pro League is. What is that?
Pro Dota, I guess he's saying.
Look, you're talking to the lowest MMR caster in the Dota right now.
This
here.
is, believe it or
Um,
not, Norse Owl, this is not TI. So we're covering Heralds and
not.
Crusaders
I'm
and
sorry,
Guardians.
I'm in the wrong room. I'll go.
And many of us that play, myself included and Lewis, are also shit ranks. So we don't see a lot of
You're
these
not.
heroes.
You're fine.
I'm Archon 5, mate.
I'm Herald.
Yes,
I'm
I
like
know,
worse
but you
than
don't
all
play
of the
every
people in
day.
this game.
How many
Significantly
hours do you
worse.
have? I have 10,000 hours in this game.
I have 5,000 hours in
Radiant's
Dota.
top tower is under attack.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
I know.
Because you're a younger man than me, and better at games, I'd suggest.
Yeah, but I'm also just not. I don't have the patience for it. You know. I'm born of millennial stock. You know. I've got. don't have the attention span.
Ashwin's
you know?
like 10 years younger than you, if not more.
Why he's better than me? Yeah.
In fact, look, I think Ashwin is 15 years younger than you. So you're
Ashwin?
saying that there's a
I'm
gap.
23.
You were a baby. Yes, you're 15 years younger
Yeah.
than me. You baby.
I
You don't know
think
anything,
you're just a
Ashwin.
fossil, mate.
Yeah, shut up, Ashford. You fucking know nothing, baby. Thanks for joining us on the guest cast tonight.
The funny thing is, the pro Dota players are 10 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking kids.
Bloody kids today. Monkey Wagon says, are you going to try out the new DLC for Anno 1800 that came out today? Dude, I'm going to take tomorrow off, apparently, now. You've told me about that. I love a bit of Anno.
Is Anno 1800 the latest one?
Yeah, it wasn't great, actually, but...
I mean,
I
the
still
best
enjoyed
one
it.
was the 1400s one anyway. The one with the Occident and the Orient. That was the best one.
Fucking how many... This is the 10th DLC? Jesus.
Christ, really?
I guess I don't know about it because it's not on Steam, is it? They
Right.
took it off Steam and put it on
Bird,
some other
stop
platform.
just running in, please. Let your team catch up.
Pooch the butcher.
10 DLC.
Gunnar Krigmort just resubbed for 26 months. A
Are they all
live
cost?
scrubcast? What a glorious
They're
day.
expensive.
I thought the one that was set in the future was really boring.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah. We played 1404 together, do you remember? That was fun.
1404 is the one with the Occident and the Orient. With
Yeah,
the,
yeah, the
yeah.
planets,
That's my
yeah.
favorite one.
That's the best one.
You make glass and shit like that, or
Yeah,
prisms,
it's
or whatever it's called.
Build cathedrals.
Yeah,
and
it was really good.
Norias and farm dates. It's good. Yeah.
And the
Oh my
boats
God,
look
look at
cool.
these.
Is under attack.
Look at these boys just running
Here we
about.
go, DPL, where Brain Cell's gonna come in as well.
Can I just say, these Shadow Shaman awards have always been well placed this game.
Yeah, congrats.
Where
you
they
can
need to
fucking
be.
just
on
press
the
on.
tower.
Alley.
Radiant's top
Oh, bird is pretty low. Careful, buddy.
Oh, Stobby.
In trouble.
Oh, he gets
Oh,
in trouble though. He's gonna die.
Oh,
Oh,
this game.
that's brutal.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Call it, lads. Call it.
Radiant's top barracks.
You can say GG if you want. Yeah.
Call
This
it,
is,
boys. It's over.
Radiant's top barracks.
This is getting hard to watch now. But this isn't no pro game, is it?
I'll be honest with you. I think that one of the biggest issues is their team just sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah.
The team comp.
Tower is under attack.
They've gone for this double 5 thing, Disruptor and Lion.
Radiant's
It worked on the other team because they had DP and Tidehunter to fucking stand behind.
Radiant's middle barracks.
But Axe is just trash at the moment. Love the hero, but he's just not very good.
They've got one last chance here to take this team fight, but I don't think they're going to allow
Ah,
them to do it. Can they
webinar!
glimpse anyone back? Can they glimpse anyone back here?
Has
Oh,
BKB
no,
if
really.
needs be.
Oh.
Oh, the goop. Oh, the call.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Here comes the
Oh,
boat.
big witch doctor.
BKB.
Oh, my
God.
god, that was
Four-man
huge!
torrent.
Whoa.
I love the way there was no follow-up there for a bit.
Oh.
Here comes the Slark BKB on Drow. She's dead. Death Prophet getting chased away.
Yeah!
Dunk her very
Turn, you
nice.
must fight, men, you must fight!
Oh no.
Oh,
Probably gonna die. Hyde's still doing stuff.
Live.
Head's
Head.
still
Still
alive!
doing stuff.
Oh my god!
Feeling his way through these fingers.
Oh my
Yoso
god.
going absolutely ham!
Yoso stolen.
Buy back for
96
Boggy
agility, 90 agility.
Is it going to be worth it? Stobby Q's in.
Yeah!
It
They're
is
still
going to
in
be
it.
worth
They've
it.
only got.
So they used 4 buybacks.
They showed that they can do it, just not very well or consistently, and they need 2 lives to win a fight. They're chasing.
Yeah. I mean, they're 16k gold behind.
Now this is a fleet.
Slark is dead, but he's got 15k net worth. Ooh.
You hope there's a true sight for this? I hope there's a true sight full fucking stop. Where the fuck is true sight? It's fucking April. TI was
What's
in
True Sight
October.
mean?
True Sight is the documentary. Have you never watched a True Sight? I think you'd
Dude,
like
like,
them.
What are you
So for
talking
TI,
about?
I want to say, is it TI 6 was the first one?
Dire's top
So,
there
either
was, there
way,
was one where they like followed the boot camp of EG and Fnatic. That was
Yeah.
the first one.
so
I think that was
yeah,
TO6.
I think that was 6. So basically, the Valve camera people follow teams around during TI, and originally what they do would pick a team that they thought was going to do well and then follow them, and put it together in a film called True Sight, which is like a behind-the-scenes look with in-booth audio and shots of the players. They're sort of gives you an insight into what it's like to be a pro player on the scene. Press R ahead. Yep, lovely. That'll buy some time. The boat is coming out. Bert gets his BKB off.
That was a
Garrick is very
four-man
low.
ravage.
That was a 4-man ravage. It's very hard to not kill people as tied. The Bomby B is also going to go down. Goes down to 3rd. That's 3 dead. It's just Stobby and Drow left, and Drow is running for her life. Stobby gets tagged. Stobby needs to TP. Stobby needs to TP right now.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Brain cell.
Brain cell not active on this occasion. So they did true sights for OG winning the which major was it? Was it the Kiev major? I think against VP.
Yeah, the
That
Kiev
was
one.
really fucking good.
That was a really good one. It was just a bog final, that one.
It was. And then
But
TI7
I kind
and
of feel bad for
TI8.
VP because like VP really got made out to be bad guys in that.
They didn't help
Whereas
themselves, but yeah.
No, they didn't. But at the same time, like it was very clear bias in the filming.
Oh, look at this! The jump on this poor Drow.
Oh, the hex from Banana! Are you serious? Wowzers! I mean, just type G, press Enter, or press Shift Enter, and then GG, lads.
Does that end the game automatically?
Yeah,
Should do.
it's a lobby
But
game.
then we're just gonna have to sit through this while they lose all their buildings.
Lads,
I think they're playing in a pub. They've forgotten we're watching. Hello? Someone send them a letter.
did they realise that they can't win this game?
Dear sirs,
Oh, not with the fucking in your face, sir.
uh-oh. Oh, what a shame.
Too late.
Triple kill. Ultra kill? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Click something.
Wow, sense is there on that slide. Oh, Boggy B, no!
Boggy
Look at
B,
this
look
slot getting
out.
out of control.
Woo! Woo!
Do the lasers. Why are we still in this game?
I don't know.
You want, sir? I cannot do it. Watch these, boys.
Never give up, PFlax. Never surrender.
Well, yes, you absolutely should give up. You should surrender because it's nearly 9 o'clock and this is only game 1. So
Always give up, always surrender.
yeah, please.
PFlax 2022. You've changed, man. You've changed.
I really haven't.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah! Dude, we're gonna Roche and now they've abandoned this plan.
Is there a way to fast forward this game?
No, sadly not. We just gotta wait. I mean, if Radiant come back, it will be the greatest comeback in Goon in-house history. I'm just saying, it's gonna be unlikely.
The TI true sites have gotten longer by 30 minutes each year. God, it's
That's not
basically
true.
a documentary at this point, I guess. It was an hour 30 last time.
Yeah, and it was really, really good.
Alright.
I mean, you got to remember that if you're an actual massive Dota nerd, you want to see the reactions of the players for these big moments, especially TI8. Like, that was such a big one.
I don't know. If the next one's 2 hours long, that is too much.
I'll watch it.
I mean, I'll
What
watch
if they showed
but
it
it's
at
too
like a
much.
film festival?
I mean, I actually presented the premiere of TI8 in Copenhagen a few years back, of course.
Okay.
And it was very, very well received by the fans in the crowd. And someone posted a picture on Reddit saying, met PFlax at the True Sight premiere in Copenhagen, and it was not me. It was just some other bald lad who posed for a picture.
That's good. I like that. That happens to me sometimes. Except people say, I can't believe I met Simon of the Yogscast.
When it's a picture of you.
Yeah. Or the other way around.
That's funny. That is funny.
A smoke.
Come on, Head, let's go. Why is this game still going on? Has that been used as a picture of Pyrion Flax yet? No, I don't
should
believe it has, but it absolutely should be.
What?
What was the most recent one? Wasn't it Samuel Jackson?
I don't know if it was Samuel Jackson or someone else, but some other bald man. One of the teams is called a picture, like an 8th Picture of Pyrion, a 9th Picture of Pyrion, and it's never me. It's always just some random person who's also bald.
I love that.
Bird really is dicing with death here. That's a lovely ravage.
The bongo's gonna cause havoc.
Oh god, this is a disaster. Boggy B, come on. He's gonna get tied, maybe? Maybe? Oh, they want him so bad. He's limping away.
The creeps are hammering on the base as well as the snakes.
P1 Zelton just
dear.
resubbed for
Well.
14
Now
GG right at the last.
Oh no, sorry, that was
Nice copy at
webinar.
11 Grand Final.
Fucking
Well
idiots.
deserved.
Why would they
Oh,
do
quick-
that?
Quick shout to Cyan Pill who got a little TTT reference. Everything looks like a blue chair. Love that. What a game, PFlax. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You
I
sound
feel
excited.
older and less. I feel less.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's standard. We always feel less.
I've
after
been
one of these.
reduced. You know, I was young and virile and erect
And now look
before.
at you,
Now I'm flaccid
a
and
flaccid old
drained.
man, a flaccid, drained old man, lying back, covered in a blanket, watching shit notes.
Yeah.
This is every
Well,
Tuesday. I
Also, your
love it.
camera work was very sloppy. Very, very sloppy.
I wasn't really paying attention quite a lot of the time.
I did not enjoy it.
I've got to read chat as well, you know.
Don't
God,
pretend like
I'm
you
so-
read
you
chat.
need to get an observer, a professional. Get Scriffin or Wepas or someone to do this.
Fucking no way. Am I wasting
Wouldn't
those
do
lads'
this.
time? Right, we need an MVP.
Oh fuck!
Y.O.S.O.
I'd nominate
I guess.
Ashwin for putting up with it.
I say Y.O.S.O. I don't see a diss on an LVP.
Can
It
you?
was just
Can
one
we
of those
make
games.
an MVP out of the?
It was just a pretty standard rolling.
I'm gonna give it to Witch Doctor.
What,
Oh, we did have a
LVP?
good game.
No MVP.
Well,
MVP
no, we're
Witch
getting
Doctor.
we could do MVP Witch Doctor. That's a decent shout because some of those bongos, they did
They were
bend.
good.
Yeah. All right, MVP
did a
Witch
good-
Doctor and honourable for Y.O.S.O. I think that'll do, eh?
Yeah, and an LVP for.
Get in the channels, you goobs.
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not making anyone LVP. They were all fine.
Yeah.
There wasn't anyone who was. There
It
wasn't
was-
anyone
it
who
is
was
what it
stand
is.
out
The
garbage.
person who
Actually,
isn't
so.
here.
It was
Okay,
what it
great.
is. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
there
a
was
ninth
nice
picture of
four-man
Pyrion. What is it?
torrent, actually.
It's the dome from Rust, isn't it? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Kunka did okay, actually. Yeah, I enjoyed the Kunka.
What's the one on the left?
Well played. Bobby
Definitely not. I don't know. I think that
Definitely
is.
not butter.
Oh, I think that is the dome from Rust.
Yeah, no, dead dome.
Is that picture of you, PFlax, like one of those thumbnails that, misleading thumbnails or whatever?
What,
It's
my
like
face
actually
normally is a misleading thumbnail, or that one?
that picture. It
No,
looks
so
like a,
the
like a
idea is
Star
they,
Wars
they just
house
say
or
like
whatever.
a picture of Pyrion, and it's just a bald person. And then now they've
Yeah.
expanded it to include the dome from Rust, which is just a big round
I
structure
see.
with
or
no
any kind of dome-like.
any circle. Yeah,
I see. Okay. Versus, is that Jon Snow or chat thinks it might be Leona Lewis?
that's not Leona Lewis. Someone says, "Why is Pyrion bragging about having a wife? Are you an idiot, Mattress Wolf?
Who said that?
Mattress Wolf.
When did you say that?
That my name is I have a wife 36. It's just
Oh,
if you're not an aficionado of
You
hardcore
don't-
pornography,
yeah.
Is
keep
she
your mouth
36?
shut. No, it's
No, it's
volume
just the 36
36.
virgin.
I know. I've asked that question like
Oh, yeah.
5
I
times to you
did.
now.
I just think it's a really funny name.
Oh, have you got 36 wives?
Yeah.
You like Genghis Khan
Or
or
one of those
a Mormon?
Mormons. Why? You know what? My wife is awesome. I will brag about it. I do also have a wife. Are you single? Get fucked. Enjoy being
Wow.
single, bitch.
Wow.
Have fun not having a wife.
Fucking- yeah, burn
Not even a
those
sub.
guys.
Why should I be polite?
Burn those wife not havers.
Non-wife having cunt. Fuck off. There you go.
Well said. You don't hold
Did you
back,
ban it?
PFlax.
No, I didn't ban him. Whatever.
Okay, I thought you were gonna ban him for a second.
Ban him.
You know, old Ted
Don't
would
let
have
me
banned that
stop
guy.
you.
No sweat. We would have had an unban request turn up. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to flame Pyrion's wife. I'm just saying. But reject.
Why have you got 734,000 Dota points?
Oh, my shards. Wait, I've got
Yeah.
more than that. I haven't claimed
Can't
my
you
weekly shards.
Can't you just spend them on the delicious gems for heroes?
Have you seen what you can spend them on?
Yeah, you can buy like the stupid gems for heroes.
Yeah, it's garbage.
They count how many 3-man shackle shots you did
Who fucking cares?
or whatever.
I know how many I've got. I have a running tally in my head of all the good games I've had. It's
Right.
2 games in 10,000 hours, so definitely don't need a fucking gem to tell me that.
I like the gem trackers, but what I don't like is how they only start tracking once you get them.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Do you think it should retroactively go through and...
Well, no, they should all just be ticking up, but you can only see them once you unlock it, right?
I see.
You see what I'm saying? They should all be ticking up. I just don't like how... Because I don't have 740,000. I've only unlocked the gems on like 3 or 4 heroes, but I feel like, you know...
So
don't
wait...
think it's very well, don't think it's very well designed, because maybe it's
fair.
not. Like many things in the game.
So a few of the people looking to play this evening, one of them, Retro, has less than 10 games. So that's probably a no. Quite a few of these
What?
lads. Older only has 140 games.
Come on, we need some real noobs in here.
Yeah, but I mean, there's new. I mean, we've tried this before, where we had
Right.
mid versus mid, and they both had less than 10 games, and it was the worst. Like
Right. Was it just a
nothing.
stomp?
They just do nothing. They just stand there. Mr. Plum, I believe, is new.
Lord Chaos Longshot just resubbed for 38 months.
Also,
Alright,
yet
he's
again,
been in
Jacus, aka Jake the Baby Maker, being very highly valued here as a goodie.
Is he
It's
is
a
he a
coin flip.
dad?
Yes, he is. He's a
He's
multiple.
a dad like 8 times over.
Yeah, he's literally recreating like some Victorian photograph of a family in Birmingham with their like 50 kids.
He's only 22 and he's got like
Yeah.
5 kids.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's probably not true. But
How
I
is
think
he
it's
found-
4 kids, but yes, he is in his early 20s.
How has a man who plays Dota managed to find a woman willing to?
Well, she also plays.
She
games.
also
Fire
plays.
Oh,
we
shit.
met them in Birmingham for the Birmingham Major.
Okay.
I mean, I've played with Jake for ages, but I'm saying we actually got to meet him and Katie.
I'm assuming she was pregnant at the time.
I
if she's
don't
got that
believe
many
she
children.
was.
She's permanently either in recovery or being pregnant.
They are both very good looking, so I suspect that they just, what else are you going to do?
Oh shit!
Just
We're
get-
trying to
get some-
repopulate the planet
some-
with like
Handsome people out there.
better looking.
Jake is hot.
I'm gonna say he is hot, and Casey's also hot. Like I assume their kids are gonna be like fucking Birmingham's answer to supermodels.
Oh my god!
Well,
Has
how do you
Birmingham
want me to
ever had a
pose this
supermodel?
one? You got to make it fashion. Got to look fashionable. Here you go. Look at this hat. It's a wonderful hat I'm wearing here, and the scarf goes with it right nicely. It does. Calvin Klein. That's Birmingham modelers.
Yeah, I found it in the canal.
I found it in a fucking canal.
Poor old Birmingham. Second biggest city in the UK.
Yeah, congrats.
I like Birmingham.
We've had fun, a lot of fun
bad.
there. I've had a lot
I
of
like
fun every time I've been
Birmingham.
to Birmingham, but most of
Yeah.
it's kind of a dump. Unlike London,
Yeah, I
which
mean,
is
I can't think of,
sparkling
like-
and wonderful.
I can't think of a
of
single
everywhere's a dump,
landmark
though.
in Birmingham. Do you know what I mean?
It's got some cool buildings. I
It's
don't know
got
their names.
the train
but
station's got a big shiny thing.
The train station shiny thing does not count.
It's
Do you
a
know what I mean?
building. It's a landmark.
Think of London, or even like any other city. They
Right.
probably have a landmark you've heard
I
of.
don't know any
but-
buildings in Manchester.
Oh,
Probably some
the
stuff there.
the train station shiny
Train
thing.
station, yeah. Probably a cathedral somewhere.
I know where the nightclubs are in the town centre. Tiger in Manchester. A couple of strip clubs and a few others.
Oh yes, you're a
Gentlemen's
strip-
adult
a strip
entertainment
club connoisseur.
venues.
What's
You
the
mean?
Glasgow landmark? I don't know. What landmarks
Iron
does
rocks?
Bristol have? Loads. That statue they threw in the river. The Clifton Suspension Bridge. I'd say the Clifton Suspension
Actually,
Bridge.
now people say that, I can't think of any fucking landmarks anywhere.
5 seconds
You
remaining.
know, Glasgow. What have they got? Stabbings.
Radiant team ban.
Stabbings. A&E.
You definitely get to see that.
Tiger is for 4-year-olds. Well, Bob, I am 46, so good spot, mate. But every time
Fucking
I'm in
that
there,
old.
there's a bunch of
Jesus.
young'uns in there who are also drunk.
10 seconds remaining.
So they don't give a fuck either.
Ban.
Oh, they've drawn glasses on the dome to make it me.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's got too much stuff on its head. It's got way
Oh.
too much hair.
It's uncanny.
And the other one with the lab with the long hair is definitely not a picture of Pyrion.
Oh. Well,
They've banned
that's a
Pango, which means Action Dan has gone from S tier to D tier instantly. He
So
can
do
play
they have a
one
lot
hero.
of these strategic counter picks for
Yeah,
certain people who only play certain things? Really?
Yeah. These lads play week in, week out for, 2 years we must have been doing
What
this
else
now.
do they know from these teams that's going to be banned?
Ban Witch Doctor, and Dave Yognot doesn't have a hero.
Right.
Unless he wants to pick Prophet. So, Witch Doctor ban next, I guess. Or maybe Lone Druid, because LDC can play Lone Druid, so I would probably ban that. And you've just taken out 2 of the biggest heroes that their team can play.
If you ban Elder Titan, you force Dave Pudge, which is ideal.
That's true.
Because Dave's only going to play Pudge or Elder Titan.
Do they get first pick, actually, or not? No, they banned Clinks. Oh, LDC Clinks was a big problem the other week, I remember.
Right. Were they scared of him picking it first though? Like, you know, what does their team really want us to grab, or either team really want to grab? Is there any like?
I mean, Witch Doctor is
Landmark.
there in the pool, but they should probably grab like Sand King because he's super
5
strong.
seconds remaining.
Honestly, I would just take that as an
Sankey's
opener.
such a ball bag of a hero.
He's
though.
very, very good right now as well. The Sandstorm is insane. We're going for Dave
There's the
E.T.
Sure.
I'll play
Okay.
some Elder
You
Titan.
warned me about this earlier.
Play a little Elder Titan. That's Dave.
Wow.
Played with him this morning. He works nights.
Okay.
So it's like
Seconds remaining.
10 o'clock our time, 10 a.m. He's like, oh, it's like 3 a.m.
5
here.
seconds
Just finished
remaining.
work.
Where's he from?
America somewhere.
Uh,
Somewhere in the middle. He was telling me, have some drive, man. He has to drive somewhere. It's like a 4-hour drive to get
Magic
to work
Man
or something like that. I was like,
7900
what
just
the fuck?
resumed
It's
for
like
43 months.
classic America stuff. We just have to. Oh, that's Alex's specialty is Grimstroke.
Grimstroke. Grimstroke.
10
Yes.
seconds remaining.
What else are they going to pick? You call it, PFlax. Heads or
5
tails? Go.
seconds remaining.
Call it. What's it going to be?
Probably Lion. Or Lich. Lads love that combo.
Oh, they're going into the thinking time.
Radiant team.
It's going to be...
Oh, Earthshaker. Okay.
Oh, nice. My dreams are coming true. These are the ones I asked for in the first game. Do you remember?
It's true. So somebody
Earthshaker
said that
and
next
Elder Titan.
week, when I'm not here, it's the 100th week of in-houses. If we could make that the 99.1th week, I would appreciate it, because I would like to do a big thing for the 100th in-house.
Okay.
So if you don't mind postponing, because I'm in Sweden doing the DPC stuff next week, so I will not be here to do it, unfortunately.
99.1. Yeah, we like that.
We've got a bit of a history of 99.1.
Lion.
Ooh, Chelsea are 2-0 up, apparently, against Real Madrid in a game they need to win by, 4 goals?
Lion.
Oh, it's now 3-3 on aggregate. Wowzers.
Yeah, I think. Wait, do they still do away goals?
From my football manager game this afternoon, only after extra time, I think, does that count.
Right.
So I'm going to correct. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, there's
No
no
away
away
goals.
goals.
Oh, how you doing, Ashwin?
Doing good.
Radiant team ban.
Started work at a new place today. It's pretty boring.
What do you do?
I work at a GP surgery currently. Doing.
Would you do Severance,
What's that?
Dire team
where
ban.
you bifurcate your brain and separate your home and work life, so you don't remember anything from the other life.
I probably would. Why not? Just give it a shot.
Okay.
I don't know what
remaining.
I don't know what benefit there is for me to have home at work or
5
work at home.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, you don't remember anything from the other. What about chat? Who would sever themselves from their?
Scruffy Lemming is all over it.
Everyone else has gone for a couple.
Radiant
Everyone else
team
has gone for taking a. Oh, there we go.
People are saying no, yes, never.
It's quite a lot, actually. Oh,
really
if you're
weighed it
army,
up.
you've got to cut yourself off.
10 seconds remaining.
If you're unemployed, that's weird.
5 seconds.
Can I sever the
remaining.
Lewis
What would it
Aware
even be
part?
like
from
though?
the
You
rest
like
of
show up at work, you just have no memory of anything, or you just have memory of all your time at work. What happens if it's your first day on the job? You just boot up and you've got no memory of anything.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of cool because you'd always wake up full of beans, and as soon as you get tired, you
10
just
seconds
instantly back.
remaining.
You get full of beans again. You know.
Well, I'm not sure if it's a full of
Seconds remaining.
beans procedure. It just switches bits of your brain off.
No. It's like
Pick.
if you're the work version of you, you're just always hanging out at work with all the cool guys there doing your work, and if you're the home life version of you, you have to get ready for work, drive to work, all that crap. But then you drive home from work, you get like 2 hours of watching TV, but you're tired, and then you go to sleep. You know,
Right.
you got choice between. Well, you don't get a choice; you get both, but you're only aware of one. You know what I'm saying?
So your work life is just pog.
Yeah, but
10 seconds remaining.
well, I don't know. Is it though?
5 seconds remaining.
You can watch. There's a TV show about it. You can find out. It's
I
everyone's
did see
talking
it
about
has.
What are you
Ben
chatting
Wyatt.
about?
I don't know his actual name.
it.
Severance.
Turns out Ashwood says they
Oh.
will sever themselves.
Oh, Severance is so
I would
good.
definitely sever myself. Why not?
No, you wouldn't.
Quite a lot of chat would sever themselves as well. About half.
All right,
turns
so
out.
let me explain to you how the severance works. Your innie, so the person on the inside.
This is only very, very light spoilers for the first
yeah,
episode.
this is
by the
light
way, so
spoilers. So you have an innie and an outie.
only for the first episode.
The
Yeah, so you're
outie
right.
is the persons who essentially chose to be severed, which is where as you pass through a barrier when you get to work that completely shuts off all memory of everything outside work. You have no memory. You don't know anything, whether you have a family, you don't know where you live, you don't know if you're married, you don't know if you have kids, nothing. It's all gone. So at work, all you know is what they tell you. You exist as a separate individual. And when you leave work, you have no memory of what's happening inside the office. So as an outie, as it were, in your mind, you turn up at work, you go into an elevator, bing, instantly wake up outside the elevator, you have no memory of what's happened. It's like time didn't
10
pass.
seconds
The day's
remaining.
gone, you're earning your money, nothing happened. Brilliant.
5
But you don't know what's
seconds
going on
remaining.
inside there. You don't know what they're making you do, and your innie might be absolutely fucking miserable. And they can essentially get you to do whatever they want. And you can't tell anyone about it. It's an awful, immoral act. It is a
Rosal
really
just
interesting
resubscribed for
show.
1 month.
The reasons that people do it. I love it. Severance was incredible. Best TV I've
Yeah.
seen in a very long time.
Because you might have like a really pog job, and you can just stay at work all the time. It's great. There, you love your work, you love your job. Man, it's so good.
They've picked
So,
a
yeah,
really
go
strong
for it.
team here on a ninth Picture of
Go
Pyrion.
for it, Jack.
This is going to be
They
a game.
banned
Look at
Zeus.
this. They banned Zeus.
Banned Axe and Mars, banned Lone Druid.
Why'd they
Okay,
ban
banned
Zeus?
Sankin quite late, but I think it was too late really to.
I don't know why they
have an
banned Zeus.
impact.
Zeus is crap. I don't know why they banned Zeus.
I don't know why either. Since their team's not really even that scared
10
of Zeus.
seconds remaining.
He's not going to blow up Elder Titan or Underlord, is he?
5 seconds remaining.
It is on Apple. It's on Apple.
It's
so,
on Apple.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's places on the internet you can watch it.
I do not support that on this stream. I
neither
actually
do I,
have an
sorry.
Apple subscription. And I'm a big fan of Apple TV. Shout out to Apple TV.
Yes, let's do that. Sure.
Would love a
Shout out to
sponsorship.
Apple TV.
Steve Jobs or whomever, if you're listening, I am a large fan of your television programs. Also, Slow Horses on Apple TV, Gary Oldman and Phoebe something or other, and a few other people you recognize. It is about a gang of fuck-ups in MI5 who are stuck in what's called Slough House, as that's its nickname. They call it Slough House because it's like close enough to the real MI5 to be in it, but also so far away that nobody cares. Just like Slough, really.
Yeah.
So Slough House is where they put all the fuck-up agents who made a big mistake or whatever, and they chuck them all in here, and Gary Oldman is their sort of the station chief, and they have to run it and try to work their way out of it, sort of thing. And they basically get involved in some plot that they suddenly realize actually is quite a big deal. It's really, really, really good. I really enjoy Slow Horses. It's very good. It kind of reminds me of Line of Duty a little bit, but less earnest. Line of Duty was incredible. Like my favorite TV show for a long time. I loved that show, and I still do love it. But this is like a slightly less earnest version of Line of Duty. My ringtone is a Line of Duty theme music. That's how much I love that show.
Really? I didn't like the kind of... Well, I thought it was great, actually, but I guess all of the characters I just found slightly irritating. But that's fine.
I don't care if you found them irritating or not. All I care about is finding bent coppers.
Oh, yeah, him. Such a ridiculous character.
He was called Ted. Who has a ringtone? Who doesn't? How do you know when your phone is ringing?
10 seconds
My
remaining.
phone has been on silent for like the past 4 years.
Right, my phone is also on permanently on silent, but I have emergency numbers.
Literally cannot be used as a phone. I don't have a phone number. People cannot ring me.
Team ban.
It's ridiculous.
That's not true. I can call you right now.
Do it.
All right, hold on. I might have lost your number because I got a new phone. New phone. Who dis?
I'll hold my phone right next to me here.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's ringing. Look. Yeah. Oh wow, that's really weird. Oh, it's because I didn't. It's because I had a delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
He's completely
Fine.
off the grid.
It turns out that I haven't disabled it as I hoped.
Oh
wow,
what
that's
are you
embarrassing,
doing?
isn't
Don't
it?
boast about something like that. What are you talking? No one can call my phone. Nobody. Disproven within 10 seconds of that statement.
That's really embarrassing. I feel really stupid now.
You shouldn't. You're a great man.
Brilliant stuff. Banned Bristleback, and they've banned Void Spirit. Alright, what are they missing? Well, at least they haven't banned every single carry in the game this time.
I would not like to see Earthshaker Pos 3.
10 seconds
I feel like that is not Pog.
I think it is going to be what it is, though.
Yeah, but it could easily be a 4. Put Necro mid, Wraith King carry, Grimstroke with Wraith King, Earthshaker with...
I don't rate fucking Wraith King carry.
It's so strong.
Medusa mid.
It is so strong.
Probably not the best idea. That's right.
Magical Horse.
Now for the other team, what do they need? Probably an offlane.
I think they need a 4. 3, sorry. I think they need a 3. And what is left? Christ, everything's been fucking banned. Fucking pick Centaur and go ham. I'm telling you.
5 seconds remaining.
What about the offlane Nature's Prophet?
Just pick Centaur. I played it this afternoon. It was brilliant. Just get a heart and never die.
1K games. These are not 1K games. This is the upper echelons of Dota.
Sorry, you're right. You're right. I'm not thinking like a pro. Boom! Sniper!
You may now select your heroes.
It's mid sniper.
So offlane.
This is actually a pretty good sniper game in terms of distance, because how are they going to gap close? Action Dan's going to have to pull on top of Sniper.
Yeah, just pull on top of him with the
axe.
Or whatever it is.
Wow, it is now 3-0 Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah.
Real Madrid really choking now.
Imagine going to Real Madrid after they fucking shat in your open mouth and just fucking doming them. I fucking hate Chelsea, but respect. That's a good result.
Okay, well, sniper, interesting. Sorry, I went to get a snack.
That's alright, I'm about to get my pajamas on, so.
Okay. Who thinks who's gonna win?
The Dire. Let's see.
I like the look of the sniper, yeah. Necro's so strong. Actually, what position is this stuff? Is it Grim 5, take a 4?
narrated with 65 viewers.
I have no idea. I don't know any of these guys playing the heroes. Oh, we got a very small raid. Thank you, T. I don't know if I said very small. That's insulting. Acceptably sized raid.
What's up, T? Oh, did we get raised? Oh, thank you very much. Raided, I mean. Cheers, brother.
I just insulted the raid like a tool.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, we got a game here. Derpy Smeb on the Earthshaker, Alfredo on the Wraith King, Mr. Plum, who I think is a new member of the Inhouse, I could be wrong, on the Necro, then Jacus on the Sniper, and we got Alex on his signature, Grimstroke. Action Dan on the Underlord, or Inaction Dan as he's been known lately. Dave Yognot on his, dare I say it, signature Elder Titan. Heretic on the Lion. We got LDC on the Lesh, and it is Sir Reg on the Luna.
Look at these fucking beefy lads, Underlord and Elder Titan.
Yeah, they're big lads. A couple of big lads.
Beefy boys. Beefy boys.
Where's your beefy boys? You come stand next to me, Elder Titan. How much can you lift? I can lift a lot. I don't think you can lift as much as I can lift. I think I can lift more than you can lift. Let's try
Elder
lifting
Titan's
each
more
other.
posh because he's got his little briefcase with him, you know.
Lift me up and cradle me as you would a child.
What do you have in your briefcase, Elder Titan? I have anabolic steroids in here.
Pictures of you, my love. I mean anabolic steroids, yes. It's a fight over the room. Let's go. 3v3.
Nice. Puts the Strack.
Oh, Jacobs is giving him a clicking. Clickety click. Boo!
That's good. That's some good clicking. Love to see it. Love to see it. Picked up headshot first. Dirty. Greedy.
I just maxed that in lane and they couldn't do shit. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. Look at that, 110 bonus damage, like half the time. Russian Mask of Madness.
And they get slowed, so you get another chance.
You get another
of
click.
them.
Honestly, I think mid sniper, if the lineup you're up against is the right kind, where they don't have much gap close, or you could just fucking get a BKB before they're really on you, it's like the stupidest shit. It's so easy.
Know your place.
If you're not clicking creeps,
what was that?
if you're not clicking creeps, just be clicking him.
So what if I swagger?
Beep. Meep. Just click him. Click him, Jake. Click him.
Just you can do. He's got like the best auto attack animation. In the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Quite
yeah.
with action bot.
Does a fuck ton of damage.
I'm looking for action bot. I don't see it.
Well,
I'm going back mid.
look how low Lion is. This Heretic wants to fight him, but he's getting harassed hard.
Look how slow.
See? Look at this.
Look how slow
Whoa.
Leshrak's fucking auto attack is compared to snipers. It's tragic. Click! Jake, click!
Unless is just the worst hero. Let's shake out, looking for a line here. Looking to it. Oh, not quite. I want there to be action bot, but it's not going to happen. Sorry.
We're only 2 minutes in. If you're getting bored already, Dave,
No, I'm
move the
excited.
spirit.
I'm hyped.
David, Dave.
Here he goes.
Deny
that's a
creeps,
terrible
David.
rim.
David.
Miss.
You
That
never
was
listen.
a bad miss.
I was playing with him the other day, I was like, Dave? Dave! Dave! Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up? Like, Dave, could you do something? Yeah, I was just fucking click him. Click him. Yes, Jake. Clickety click.
These wretched fools have no idea.
Wraith King's not doing
Not
that
what?
bad. It's okay.
I don't know
Lion
why you
and
don't
Earthshaker
like
are
Wraith
just
King.
going
He is such a
mano a
good
mano
carry,
bot
mate.
here. I'm sleeping on Wraith King. Sorry.
Why?
Purge the
Just I sleep.
butcher.
You know.
Yeah, but why on Wraith
King?
King?
Wraith King, I sleep.
Captain Timmons just resubbed for 7 months.
He's so
Don't-
good.
Clickety click.
Just don't rate him.
Gotta kill him twice. Twice! He hits like a fucking truck. He farms really well with the skellies.
Yeah, he's a skelly lad. He's fine. He's fine.
Look at
He's
that. Ka-chonk. He's on
Oh,
top of the
action
net
bot.
worth.
Earthshaker. Oh,
Right,
oh,
you're
God, that was
banned.
heavy.
Whenever
You're
it comes
banned
to
from
bot, there's
action
no
calls.
action.
You're banned from action calls. all right?
Action,
Yeah, you're wrong. Too often.
dude. I
Dude.
wanna, dude, I wanna see
Action
what's
bot
happening
is just because he's
sometime.
fissured. You can go look, can't you? Or are you relying on my camera work?
Sort of. I don't want to have to click myself, dude. I just.
Is there a way you can select my
So what if I
thingy?
slack?
My perspective? Is that what you've
just
done?
don't want to
Is
miss
that a thing?
anything. Don't want to miss.
Oh,
The
this is a
call
battle
action.
over the rune. Jake is going to deny it.
Such an old prick.
He is a fucking prick. Quick draw!
Grim has been
Bellend.
stacking the jungle. Look at this.
Has
I haven't
he?
seen this for ages. Yeah.
Easy stacks. That's 1, 2, 2 stacks.
Mm.
Woo! Oh,
Radiant's
Uh-oh.
Heretic
Action
in
bot.
trouble.
Action bot.
Heretic
Wow.
dies to the Heartstop Aurora. Beautiful.
Yeah.
He died to Heartstop. It's beautiful. The rarest kill. 1.2% health decay, so you know he's got to be low.
Well, especially since your health regen can usually cover it.
More.
Not with Heartstopper, baby! Last hit.
Oh, I'm looking
Last
some
hit.
last hits.
Last hit. Last hit. Alex going in on Dan. Is this what you seek, Alex?
I seek death.
Uh-oh, they're chasing Heretic down. Run, Heretic! Nice stun.
Nice earth spike. Still running.
Earthshaker doesn't have boots. Heretic does not have boots, but he does have a windlace. Mr. Plum does have boots. Mr. Plum in the jungle with the boots.
Oh, that's a blast from the past. Bit of stacking.
How
here,
old do you
Alex?
think Cluedo is?
So what if I slack?
Oh,
Off the
20
top of your
years?
head.
Yeah,
48 years.
It was devised in 1949, so it is 73 years old.
Yeah.
I say, Wiggins! I've got an idea, a Y.O.S.O idea for a video game. I mean, a board game. What's a video game? I don't know, Wiggins. Got an idea for a board game. It's called Cluedo. Oh, yeah, Chelsea, the third goal was disallowed. Back to 2-0.
Yeah.
Purge the butcher.
What's happening here? Top. This is a mess.
Not much.
Bread underscore puncher just
I'm not sure
Million
how
shot.
creeps
Dan is
running
under
loose.
level compared to Raking. I guess Grimstroke spent a lot of time fucking off and stacking. Alex with the pull. Alfredo very close to level 6.
This could get messy. Oh, of course, Action Dan has not leveled any fucking Pit of Malice because no Underlords do.
You don't get it
today.
this early. You genuinely don't.
Action
They're
bot.
useful. For,
Action
like,
bot!
grabbing people.
Heretic in trouble! He's gonna go for the Duke of the Trees! Luna pops her off!
Oh,
Look at
there's
the
a lot
Naomi
of
spam!
action.
He's gonna die to the Heartstopper.
Click! Gets him! Heartstopper, he TP's out! He's a god! Clicks.
Ooh, Necro getting hit down here.
Necro does not have Ghost Shroud.
Interesting.
I don't know where Leshrac. Leshrac is rotating Tibbity top. Alex in trouble.
Oh,
The
Alex
zap.
getting killed.
Alfredo just did hit level 6, so he
Great
does have his
stun.
ult. But look at this, they're
That's-
going to kill him
that
twice,
was
I
fine.
suspect.
I'm
There's
pretty
your
sure Sniper
fucking
could
pit.
be up here and be helpful, but no, he's just gonna chill. Click the tower.
Stomp from Dave.
Now he's gonna come in.
There's a stun.
Great hit.
Beep, beep, beep.
Great turnaround. They
beep,
just
beep.
left Dave to his doom.
Yep, they did. Dave was doomed.
Alex with the very late arrival on his TP.
See, and you're flaming Wraith King, Lewis, but that rotation did not kill the carry. All it did was put something on cooldown. Whoopee! Took 4 of you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as long as he's careful for 2 minutes, job done.
I feel like if he was any other carry, he would have just escaped, though.
No, I think any other carry would have died.
AM wouldn't have died.
Yeah, but then you got to fucking play AM. It's a different tempo.
PL wouldn't have died. PA wouldn't have died.
No Diabolic Edict on Leshrac.
None.
I've seen this pretty often.
That is interesting. And terrible.
I don't know why he's got his ult on all the time as well. Okay, he's got it on.
No edict. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
that's a
it's the
nice
midfield.
stun from Heretic. Doesn't have any levels. He's only level 3, bless his little cotton socks.
Good lord.
But that does mean his lunar is level 7, so in some regards, Pog.
The casual pog. Pog.
I like pogging.
Oh, look at Wraith King running around trying to stab people with his phase boots. All try hard.
Did Timo Werner
Skelly
just
boy.
score? Oh, it is 3-0. Timo Werner just scored. With the most Timo Werner goal over. Is that when he just runs and runs and runs and then slots it and it goes in? No spoilers. It's a fucking live game. Fuck, I wouldn't want fucking Timo Werner for England, thank you very much. Yes, Alfredo.
Oh, Heretic going on the old Shaker. Look at these two trying to knock their own sentries off. Oh, that's Shaker gonna get caught here. Luna's ult's gonna finish him off.
Bazonk. Dan comes in for no reason. He's going back through his portal. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the power of the old Underlord, though. He can zap in.
We did a play with Underlord today where we put it in their triangle. We all went in, killed their SF, and then jumped in and legged it. It's so funny. It is honestly the funniest fucking thing. Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
Dave is not yet level 6. In comes Alex. Dan is in big
Man,
trouble. Dan is dead.
Dude.
There's a Fisher. Might just catch one more. There's the sniper shot. Oh. He's still got the silence on him. There's the paint and the rend.
Oh, very nice.
So for anyone that doesn't know, Lewis, with the Grimstroke, if you look at the Phantom's Embrace, it does DPS. But if it runs out over that duration, the 5-second duration, if you haven't killed it after that time, it also rends you for extra damage. So in this case, it was 120. At max level, 360 damage. That's just
And does it go back off cooldown as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Very good.
Action Dan trying to body block Mr. Plum. They do not have Lunar ult. Blomp! Miss! Plum goes for the TP out. Is he going to get it? Oh. He does! What a play from Mr. Plum. Professor Plum in the bot lane with the TP scroll. And they keep making that joke.
Keep making that joke.
They keep making that joke. Why hasn't Jacobs got Mask of Madness, which is very good on this hero?
Oh, he's going to start farming all these creeps that have been stacked for him there. Very strangely. Wraith coming in to help. Can he handle these creeps? I genuinely don't know.
He can, but if he had Mask of Madness, things would be a heck of a lot easier, just saying.
It's so different seeing how they struggle, though.
Just saying, why not get Mask of Madness? It's default get on this hero for me. Because look at his
This
attack
is hard
speed, it's
work.
for shit.
Look at these two lads just slowly farming.
And look at
this
him now.
stuff.
He's got no fucking health. If he had Mask of Madness, he would be full health and would have farmed it by now, like a minute and 50 seconds ago. Ease.
Oh, there's a gank coming on for
Ruh-roh.
Alex.
Alex in trouble. Does get stunned and sleeped. Finger? Nope, he's
Very
level
dead.
4. Bless him, he's level 5 now.
You die, yet your failure lives on.
This is going to be an interesting one. Both teams have a decent amount of team fight. Both teams also have good building pushes. Sniper
Alex
quite good
going
at
on
clicking
Luna?
buildings. Was it worth, lads? Says Alex. Alex with the shit talk, mate. When you lose the game, you're gonna have to retract that. It's like the butterfly's wings. You can't predict that the death of Alex there wasn't one of the actions that set the dub in motion. By the death of Alex, I set the dub in motion. It's by the juice of Sefu, the lips acquire stains, the stains acquire speed. The lips acquire stains, the stains become warning. It is by will alone I set my emotion. They cut that from the new movie. I was disappointed.
Really?
Action bot.
Boom! They're looking for Plum. Big stun from the
Plum down
LDC.
here again.
Luckily, we've got a man on the scene, Dave Yogscast, who actually can land a stun.
What was he doing
Only
down
got
there?
Brown boots in a 1. What's he doing?
What was he? That was a feed. That was like one of the worst plays I've seen so far.
Who's that, Necro?
Plum, yeah, just being caught out of position again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
Don't do it.
goal, Real Madrid. Can you believe this? It's 4-4. Rodrigo with a goal. Good lord, I'm going to have to watch the highlights of this later. Fucking
Dire's
hell.
bottom
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Spoilers.
Radiant's
Honestly, I
middle
wish I was
tower
watching
has
it now.
fallen.
Instead of this.
This is amazing.
But this is a cracking
It's so
game of Dota.
privileged to watch this level of Dota.
Dire's bottom tower has
I mean,
fallen.
Luka Modric is one of the best players in the world. I'm just glad that he's found a home at Real Madrid where they value his
Dire's
skills.
bottom tower is under attack.
Instead of at Spurs.
I mean, he was good at Spurs, don't get me wrong, but he deserved to be at the top level. 100%.
Yeah, he deserves to be winning trophies, I agree.
Could you switch to net worth?
Yeah, sorry. Lion currently in the lead with 11.7 fantasy points, which is incredible. But the game does highly value the placement of wards. So I don't know why Heretic, who is level 6 and probably the poorest lad in the game, yeah, second poorest behind
Elder
Dave.
Titan is poorer.
Dave never hits creeps. Let's watch Dave here for a little bit, see what Dave does. This is one of my favorite things to do in Dota.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm just gonna,
Okay.
stand
Just
around.
gonna walk up the stairs and
I was gonna deward them up here.
Okay,
I'm just
underwater.
gonna walk back towards bot lane here. You guys can see that wood, yeah? There's
back
line.
down the stairs.
Here goes Dave.
Radiant's bottom tower
walking
is
about.
under attack.
This is an
Not
unusual
getting
path.
any XP, not getting any money.
Just a quick loop.
I'm gonna go back. No, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go. Nope, I'm gonna go back this way.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dave never hits creeps. I'm telling you, Dave.
There's
just...
literally creeps chasing him.
His only loss is he got accidentally by stomping, I reckon.
Hey, yes,
Oh.
Dave. Yeah.
Radiant's
No.
bottom tower
No!
has fallen.
There's a last hit here. Anybody want it? Somebody come. Somebody come in there. Yeah, LGC, take this last hit off me. No, please. He got pinged for that. Dave, what are you doing? Steal my last hit. Oh, there's a fight.
Uh-oh.
Lunar ult.
Big fight.
Oh, it's a free sniping fight.
Woo!
Alex died. Wraith kick down. Coming back though. Gotta get Lesh with a stun. Hits
Dave
him
with a
down
big
dead.
ult.
Interesting. Lesh is gonna die anyway, maybe. Yes, does die.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Alfredo, just fucking man up. Woo!
Oh my god.
Unnecessary, but Jacob's ultra.
Saved it. That is demoralizing, seeing that their sniper gets an ultra kill, isn't
And
it?
you know what else is demoralizing? That Mr. Plum didn't get a single Necro ult kill. He still has Reaper's side. They all died. He somehow didn't get a single one of them.
Did you just arrive late?
I don't know.
How has he not got a single Reaper scythe kill yet?
I don't know.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, it's not been that killy this game, actually.
Well, they did just kill 5 of them. That's what my
Yeah,
point
but
is.
previous to that. it's
Yeah, no,
been
that's
very
fine
chill.
because he was just farming. But just kind of surprised that in that entire fight he didn't get a single Reaper side.
Well, you know, saving it. Might need it. For if they have to buy back and I don't know. I'm always trying to think of excuses for why people do the things
No, it's
they
nice. It's good. That's what you need in the
You know,
co-coms.
do. It's nice to look into the other.
I just assume they're idiots. But you're doing the right
It's one of the talent of the goons to make an excuse whenever they do something wrong. It's either they were lagging or someone came in, or
My house
when
made this.
Their favourite is saying I pressed it when they clearly didn't press
It was on cooldown.
Right.
That's another classic. And you click. I've been dead and clicked on their hero, and their spell is clearly visible for like 2 or 3 seconds. They're like, "It was on cooldown." I'm like, "No, it was available 100%." They're like, "No, it was on cooldown. Trust me, I was just hammering it."
Whenever I get into that situation, I ping that it's on cooldown.
That's
Just like
the-
1
that's the
second to
right way do
go,
it.
just so I've got some evidence in the chat log. that
This
it
is a
was on
solo
cooldown.
queuer speaking.
Yeah. A herald solo queuer, yes.
Here's another goon
You-
bingo. Yes, someone points out the lane was hard. This is a tough lane, guys. It's like whatever they're up against. It's a tough lane. It's like it's any 2 heroes equals a tough lane. I'm thinking the
We're
lane.
gonna need some help down here, guys.
Yeah, well, this lane has not gone well. This has been a really tough lane. It could be literally any 2 heroes versus their any 2 heroes, and it will be a tough lane. I just want to know what are they doing. I'm really tempted to watch a replay and just see what the lads are doing just once. That makes it a tough lane. I guarantee you it's things like the line running up and using his stun just for harass, just for the fucking 80 damage, and then
Look
they
at
get
this,
dived
they're
and they're like,
scanning.
"Well, I don't have any damage. I can't stop him. He's running at me."
Bizarre.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Big group rotation of this top tower.
Yeah.
Dire's structures
And then they can
are
immediately
fortified.
go mid with action down with the ult if they want to, which they should.
Other team looking for a fight as well, though. Look, and they're smoking in the jungle.
Well, they smoked despite the fact this is a classic goon smoke.
They've already
You
got
know
that.
they're all top
Is under attack.
because you can see them,
Radiant's bottom tower is
and
under
yet
attack.
you have decided to
Dire's top
smoke
tower is
bot.
falling.
Yes, Dan, do it. Everybody group up. Big portal, here it
Radiant's
comes.
tower is under attack.
Big portal right
Are
there.
they doing it?
Let's
No.
go, boys. What the fuck? What's the point? Why
Radiant's
pick the
bottom
hero?
tower is under attack.
Gutless shits.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're TPing in so scaredy catly, though.
Sniper is a DD, I'd be a little bit scared.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh
The
my
Necro
fucking
didn't do
god.
anything.
That went so bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
It's almost as if Leshrac doesn't have anything but a soul booster and a voodoo mask.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Holy
wow.
shit.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, this Lesh is fucking poor. This was mid-Lesh, right?
Dire's top tower is under
He's got below 100 last hits, which is really impressive for a Lesh. Because you can just walk around farming like all the time.
Radiant's bottom
No sweat.
Well, he didn't take Edict, though, did he?
Well, he just needs his ult. Just walk around creeping your ult on. Money.
Heretic?
That's a nice sleep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom
It feels like
has fallen.
I feel like Heretic
Underlord's one of those
absolutely
heroes where he doesn't
could have
really
killed
do enough.
Alfredo there. Underlord does a ton. They've just gooned this. Underlord can be so fucking annoying, dude. Like, I feel like if you look at a hero played badly in a team that's losing, it's easy to say this hero does nothing. But genuinely, Underlord is a really fucking good hero at the moment. I'm a big fan of the Ags on him. Like, if
Okay.
they wanted, they could put the portal here mid, and everything around it, like, you could put it globally, pretty much. You could just fucking whack it down, bam. And it's like, it roots them all. So even if you're not there, you could just go plow, put down the pit, and all of a sudden they're all caught in this pit. Like at Roche, for example, you can't portal directly into the Roche pit, but close enough, and you're just there. You can go do Roche and then portal home. You can go in for a pick-off and then get everybody out, guaranteed. It's really strong. But if you've lost it, it sucks. This does feel exactly right as a last-ditch smoke. And they get on Alfredo. He does have his ult in 14. They smell something. None of the lanes are being pushed.
It's really suspicious.
No finger kills in 23 minutes.
Wow, that's some sense.
Oh, they might get the Earthshaker here. They do get the Earthshaker. But that is a Lunar ult for nothing. Alfredo wants to fight. He's trying to go in. He's been sent to a stomp.
Why is that?
They're going to portal out. They're going to portal out. Heretic almost died to one swipe. And Heretic is dead.
Oh.
Can they get more? They're chasing Dave.
Chase him through the ball.
Get Dave. Dave in big trouble here. Oh, Dave is just dead. Wow.
2 Reaper's Scythes. I think he heard you when he said. He must have forgotten that he had it.
Maybe.
You know.
So I personally always take the plus 100 scythe range because Necro is quite a slow hero, and until you get like bots or unless you get a blink or something, it's quite often that you're just out of range because it's not the biggest range and you're not the fastest lad, and people tend to run away from you. So I take the extra range on it just so I can guarantee that I can get a couple of extra kills. I played this afternoon.
I do too.
Got 10 Reaper's side kills and a heart, and I had like 169 base regen. It was ridiculous.
It sucks to just be out of range for that side.
Yeah. Alex has the shard. Sniper doesn't have the shard, which he should, because it's really, really fucking good.
Oh, wow, Kin.
Wow, melted.
Alfredo hitting like a truck already, actually.
Yeah, that's your basic fucking armored Deso Wraith King right there. Oh, the Slamadoo!
Nice leash. Nice.
Reg dead.
Alfredo comes in.
Sorry, he'll be back. A buyback.
Doing some rooting. Buyback.
Oh, they forced off to the wrong way! Oh no, my god!
That's a bit of a disaster. Gonna get rooted again. He's gonna die here.
Quack.
But Sniper just going ham, killing him one by one.
Okay.
God, it's so annoying because the Radiant has like so many threats, right? Like Sniper's a big threat, Wraith King's a big threat, and now Necro's a big threat.
Yeah, you're right.
And they're all kind of awkward to like kill.
You're right. Sniper because he's far back, Necro because he presses W, Wraith King because he has 2 lives. You're right. Good point, Lulu.
And the danger of Necro is that if you can just heal up to full, like so easy in a team fight if he gets like a kill.
Yeah.
So there's no charges on Bloodstone anymore. When that changed?
Who's got Bloodstone?
That's right.
No, now it's just this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I assume they did that because the whole point with Bloodstone is of the charges. You can't get it later on, right? Like if you get it later on, what's the point? Because it's like you don't get it at 40 minutes or whatever. Because it's like, well, I'm never gonna get the fucking charges on, so what's the point? So you have to rush it. So now it active doubles Bloodstone spell lifesteal and also converts the same percentage of damage dealt to mana. So it's almost like the Ghost Shroud, not the Shroud, the Eternal Shroud, but in reverse. It's damage dealt instead of damage taken, right? Villarreal are ahead against Bayern? Wow. Oh my god, Villarreal are 2-1 up. Go Villarreal. The Yellow Submarine. Let's fucking go.
Another smoke, okay, from Radiant. Are they gonna catch Alfredo? They are.
Oh, shit, son!
Oh.
Alfredo is gonna die, but he's gonna come back. Earthshaker messing around on the edges. Luna's just going to die straight up. And then Sniper returns and everyone dies.
Call it, gentlemen. Call it. Call it.
This is 100% over.
Why did the lads never call it? Just we can go next. Did you go next? I've got a game of Football Manager I wouldn't mind getting back to.
Step in. Just get into the voice channel.
Radiant's top tower is
Call
under
it.
attack.
No, I would never do that.
You can do it.
It'd be too rude. You would.
Also,
You might
they
do
might-
that. I wouldn't.
They
do
might still come back, PFlax. Just think.
Radiant's top tower
They
is fallen.
almost certainly won't. The Goons have thrown some leads. I don't think they can throw this one. I really don't.
What's the win graph?
Structures are fortified.
There you go.
It's 100% and has been for
Holy shit.
the last
10
3
minutes, I'd say. But yeah, 3 minutes. Right, yeah.
So literally, it would take a miracle for them
Yeah,
to lose.
it would be a miracle.
Yeah, when it feels like it. Look how much farm Sniper's got.
He's huge.
He's got so much farm. He's just got his maelstrom in his backpack.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Red King BKB? Oh, he's going to use it when he comes back, I guess.
He's just also just fine. So I feel that this could have been different if Lesh wasn't so broke. He really did nothing. Doesn't have a BKB. Only has Bloodstone and the Shard. Like, essentially that's it. The Shard is annoying enough. If you look at what the Shard does, Lewis, you whack down one of your stuns, and it just keeps coming back. It goes back and back and back. So it's like
Oh, weird.
5-second delay for 3 additional times. So it's 4 total stuns. So you just do that, and each time it comes back, it's got a bigger AoE. Look at that. And then it'll come
Oh.
back again.
That is a
And again,
huge
yeah,
AoE.
it's fucking,
It's very
it's
annoying with
ridiculous.
pushing buildings.
So now it's for them pushing in. It's like, look at that.
How weird.
It is nuts. And he should have had that 10 minutes ago, easy. I don't know why he's. I mean, I guess he's gone the Bloodstone for the spell lifesteal, but I just think what he needs in this game is a fucking BKB. That BKB, Ashwin, what would you have got? I mean, yours is good.
Yeah, I like yours. I like
Kaya?
bots. Yeah,
Bots?
maybe E-Blade.
E-Blade. I mean, you love an E-Blade at the moment.
I do love an E-Blade.
I don't know how to play
Honestly, it's
that,
mainly about the BKB though.
but
Yeah.
I feel like Bloodstone is not the way.
I have not seen anyone build a Bloodstone in a while. Reg has really... He's a BKB. He's a BKB and an ult. And then maybe some... His right-click damage is just not there.
This Luna is so
Really,
poor as well,
really-
really.
Not doing it. In their favor, if they do win a big fight with Luna, they take buildings very quickly. And with the Lesh and her, it's like they can melt buildings, but they have to get on top of this sniper. I think the Underlord pick has really screwed them. I don't think Dan has done much with it, and certainly in terms of their usage of the Fiend's Gate, he doesn't even have the Ags. Shocking. He's very,
really,
very poor. On Underlord, he's the 3rd lowest net worth in the game. On Underlord, it's impossible not to make money with this hero.
I know, you just queue all the creep camps
Foxhole
and all
just
the lane a
resubbed for
bit.
9
It's, yeah,
months. Mary in
it's hard
knows.
not to have farm on Underlord. I don't even rate the ATOS. I know a lot of people love the Malice into the
It's
ATOS
really
into
good.
the Malice, but
They need it.
is
They have
really
no
good, but I
catch
don't-
otherwise. They
I
absolutely
suspect
need it.
this
They've got catch, they got
fucking
Lion, they got...
shit
Lion
shows
isn't going to do
there.
shit. Lion's going to force stuff in and get 1 stun and then die.
Oh, what's
Well,
happening
now
here?
he is,
They're
but...
trying to start a fight.
It's not working super well.
Alfredo is down, but
It's
he's
fine,
going to
the
come back up.
Quackers-
and-
Reg has used his ult again in a defensive and awful way. I don't know what is with Reg and his ults.
Oh my god,
The
what was
slam
that?
does nothing. Heretic gets a stun. They do get a
Oh my
couple.
God.
Luna buys back. What is with Reg and these ults? He just presses it at the start of every fight.
Oh, good
Oh.
hit with
Oh
the
my
Earthshaker
days.
there. Poor Lion got
Heretic.
blown to pieces.
So, because Reg doesn't have a BKB, or he does have a BKB, but he's a gutless coward, he pops his ult and runs away every time. Every time.
Well, I think he's died so much that he's like really.
I mean,
cautious.
yeah, he just they don't have any way of starting a fight. They genuinely don't. Other than the enemy team all walks into a pit of malice and none of them BKB. That's it. That's their only way of starting a fight. Whereas the enemy team, Wraith King just fucking goes in. Earthshaker goes in. Snipers plinking at you from miles away. What are you gonna do? It's rough.
Earthshaker has spent far too much this game farming at the back, by the way, and not being with his team.
He's done all right. He's almost got BKB. Oh
Whoa.
my!
He's just not there for the fights. Though.
Reg,
no
damage, no health. This is a dead Reg.
Alex, cast some spells like your ult.
Alex had everything there.
Oh.
Got it. Earthshaker just finally arrived late, but then whiffed his ult. Oh, he's doing okay, but he's got so much farm, it's possible not to.
The body blocks!
Oh.
Yes! And Dan's come in!
Buy
Bold.
back.
Heretic, you have Hex! You have Finger!
Club's arrived. Nobody is going to die anymore.
Well, I'm in the bot lane, or top lane at the side.
Mr. Plum outside
in the top
base.
lane with the side, with the Reaper's side. Oh my, oh wow. Alfredo just went in. GG call. Well, this was another whipping.
That was. That was a serious whipping.
It's extra time. Whew.
I enjoyed it. That was alright. That was a good game. We're
Wow.
2 for 2 on the predictions, though, chat. Pretty much there.
You got them both.
Yeah. I think Chat
Congratulations.
did as well.
Congratulations.
Chat was very heavily.
Let's look at the graph. Yep, that ain't pretty. That is a very unpretty graph. Really, really not good. Lewis, I think I can't remember. Ashwin, are you going for this game? Or
Yeah, I'm off now.
Lewis, can you stick around for the third?
Yes.
You don't have to, but if you'd like to, that would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll go then.
It's
We
up to
got
you.
Plague.
It's up to you.
Coming
Bring
in.
in Plague. I need to rest my voice, actually. I should be careful.
It'll be me and Plague then. That's fine. You should be
Thank
careful.
you, PFlax. That was fun. That was really fun
thank
games.
you for stepping in, and thank you, Ashwin, for casting as well. Lads, I will see
Pleasure.
you
Thanks, chat.
next time. I'll see you on Thursday, Lulu.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
See you. Love you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. It's just me and Plague.
Hello there.
Plague. Thank God you're here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. We had two whippings.
Yeah,
Two absolute whippings.
They were pretty stompy, and yet, once again, no GGs.
No.
Life's easier. They will cling on to the very end. You know what? I've come to approve that more now. Now that we've become high ground only gamers. We just don't know how to play the first 20 minutes of Dota anymore, and we just fucking lose until we get to the high ground, and then suddenly we're actually TI winners.
I think going high ground is the hardest thing in Dota.
Agreed.
Genuinely. Like, especially if they're not all dead. That's when you suddenly have to start thinking. And there are so many heroes in the game that just take going high ground and say, nope, it's going to be fucking agony for you. You're going to have no creeps. It's going to fucking suck. I'm going to poke away at you and plink you, and it's really, really difficult. I mean, honestly, they had Leshrac and Underlord and they still made going high ground look relatively easy. That's how bad that game was for Radiant. It was not.
It's also
pretty.
the power of the snipper. It's why
True.
like when you have a push hero that can sit back. Like, I mean, your favorite Pugner is a great example.
Right, you just go up, 1Q, back up, job done.
The dynamic immediately switches to it's their problem now.
Yeah.
They have to solve your Pugner problem.
Because your creeps don't need to get in sight of the base, and you're going to get a bit of chip off.
They need to get past tier 2s, basically.
Yeah.
Is the logic.
And you get a Q down or something, and as long as you've got some save, you know what amazes me is how often I do that, and the enemy team aren't double 4-staffing me into base to kill me. Like, I'm like, that's what I would do. I would see the punter coming up, and I'd be like, 4-staff, kill him. Now they're fucked. Like, that's what you have to do. I think one of the others is, like you said, sniper. Because the thing is, he also has, he can shrapnel to get vision. He's plinking away. How do you get, because he's so far back. You have to basically walk to the low ground to try and start a fight. It's very difficult. It is very difficult. But I do think, you know, with the Underlord and the Lesh, they were both so underfarmed in that game that neither of them did anything. Leshrac had like he had a Bloodstone and boots, and I think he got a shard near the end. That's it. Like, he was so poor.
The Bloodstone just looked so sad. I cannot think the last time I saw that item.
Yeah. It's like they've killed it. Benzema has scored in extra time. Man alive. My mates are saying they're watching the game. They said the handball was bullshit.
But Villarreal won.
Yeah, they did. Very pog. So in November, it's the World Cup. And it's basically 4 games a day for like the whole fucking month or something like that.
So you're going to be just a couch potato for the entire month.
But I was also thinking what I might do is stick it on my second monitor and try to write the second Bodega book, because it shouldn't take more than a month. It's garbage. So I thought,
God, when it goes out to readers, wow, there's so many weird references to soccer on this. I mean, what's going on?
Why is Bodega in a World Cup? This doesn't make any sense.
And today, into this chapter of Bodega, they head to Qatar.
Space Qatar, obviously.
They head to Space Qatar, sorry.
Yeah, it's all in Qatar. It's going to be terrible. I feel like this is one of those things where I was watching, my mate sent me a vid of this city they're building. I think it's in Saudi Arabia. It looks like if there was a bit in a movie. Thank you for the sub. Oh, thank you, Genesis. 666 subs gifted. Hell Satan! I believe that's still a command in the channel. I'm not sure.
It better be.
I think it's !666. Try that. I'll try it. Hang on. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. That's probably one of the oldest remaining commands. Maybe apart from the pip one, which is just a chew. I can't think of many that are older than that.
Yeah, there are a few. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Qatar are never qualifying for a World Cup, like ever. Their entire team is Qatari-based footballers. None of them play outside Qatar. There is no fucking way that Qatar would qualify for a World Cup in a million billion years. So they were like, we need to host a World Cup. That's how we'll see Qatar at a World Cup. And to be fair to them, they managed it. All it cost was a ridiculous amount of money in bribes and spending some of their trillions on a World Cup. I am going to hope, and I'm going to watch every Qatari game. I want them to get absolutely fucking owned, and I will cheer every single goal against them. And I think we all should. I feel bad for the people of Qatar, just the regular people of Qatar who are super excited, but this was brought about by your scummy overlords, and fuck them. I'm sorry, but fuck them. Oh dear.
I'm just more excited to watch the groups than anything else, especially our group, because that's where the fucking drama is.
It's all hate matches.
Exactly.
Us versus America. Us versus Iran.
Right.
Us versus Scotland or Wales. Is it Scotland confirmed or Wales confirmed?
I think it could still be both,
Yeah.
but I'm not entirely sure.
Like, that is just there's the group of death and there's the group of war. We have an ongoing situation with Qatar. I mean, with Iran, sorry, regarding a British citizen that they have. What's her name? I can't remember her name. The one that they imprisoned, the journalist.
She was released recently.
Did they release her? But that cost us a fortune. But then you've also
I believe we paid the money that we
paid
potentially owed them.
Which, to be fair, we did owe them that money. Like,
yeah, it's quite complicated,
yeah.
but it is.
We promised. So we sold. For anyone that doesn't know, as my understanding of it, we sold them some chieftain tanks. We sold them to the Shah. When the Shah got overthrown, we said, well, we're not going to send you these tanks, but we kept the money. That is classic British diplomacy right there. That is just as good as it gets. So we kept the money and didn't sell them the tanks. What the fuck is up with that? Like, seriously?
10 seconds remaining.
We would be pissed off if that happened to us.
It's the problem's coming. I think we didn't send them because there was an export ban that went in on those kind of weapons to that area.
I mean, we could have just given the money back.
But we could have just given the money back.
Presumably, we hadn't
because there was an
spent
export ban that came in.
Right.
We decided it voided the contract, and therefore we kept the money.
It's just hilarious.
I believe that's what occurred, but
It's not a good look. I'm just saying it doesn't look good.
No, but we finally paid up, and we got our citizen back.
She's the most expensive citizen in the country.
No, 400 million.
Ogre.
Just a solid hero. Who's it for?
Warlock.
Never, I presume. Warlock's less solid. I'm not as convinced by the Warlock in this patch.
He's not as strong as he was.
I've started watching DPC again, just as warming up towards the major and things like that.
I should do that because I'm going to be casting it.
You're going to be. It's really important for you. But there's a really interesting trend that it seems that the teams have decided that 1 through 3 is a lot more solved. You know, the heroes are pretty set.
Yeah.
Of what's going to be doing it, and they know what to do. But 4 and 5 in particular, there's a lot of experimentation going on where they're like, these normal 5s of Ogre and Warlock, where you play kind of a position 6 and sacrifice everything, is shit. Because it just means you play the game literally 4 versus 5 later on. So what you do is you pick a Razor pos 5 or a Death Prophet pos 5, and then it doesn't matter
if the game goes
how late the game goes, because those heroes are still going to be doing their job as effectively late on as they are now. It's a really interesting trend that I hope. I don't know if I want it to continue or not, but
how do you change that? Like, in terms of patching, you either buff all the supports.
Honestly, sadly, it's taking money away from Dota again. It's removing a bit of the money that you can currently get. Because you can run these greedier heroes in POS 5 because there's so much money available on the map.
Right, but there isn't, because they nerfed the jungle, right? Supposedly.
Yeah.
So the jungle got nerfed. So you're having to steal money from your carries in the lane. Like, here's the problem.
You're getting so many. You're thinking bounties are coming in.
Right.
Still got some stat goals. Your carry will normally leave after a while, leaving you the lane. And
so
pro teams are very, very good at leaving people the lane.
Yeah.
So
do you think that you would rather have a more rigid kind of Dota where you have this is only support, if you put this as a support, no, you're going to lose, that's no good? Or do you like the fact that you can basically pick whatever you want, and if you can find a space for it and if it works, it works? Because I would much rather see interesting supports than just Ogre. I mean, Ogre, I like playing Ogre, but there's no doubt in my mind that I think you would have to really struggle to find a clip from any pro game where you're like, oh man, look at this Ogre rampage. No one fucking cares. Like, it's Ogre. In the pro scene, all he is a bloodlust machine and annoying in lane. Like, that's it. I think elevating other heroes is cool.
What you're going to see is either they bring those heroes back so that they're in line with Ogre, or give space for heroes like Ogre to exist, or they bring the heroes that are behind way up and you go continue the power creep problem that Dota sometimes has. And it's not easy to decide which you want to do.
It's true. I really think that Warlock Veno is a shitty combination. I
this
get
lack
it.
of stuns
I
is a
get
problem.
it
10 seconds
because you've
remaining.
got Fatal Bonds with the Venowalt, and I guess, you know,
5 seconds
that's quite
remaining.
pog. But if you look at Picture of Pyrion's team, this is just, I mean, Rubik can steal Golem pretty easily, and Fatal Bonds pretty easily. It's pretty scary, I think. They've just got, I don't know about the Ember, that's the only thing I would suggest is a bit odd.
Yeah, but I suppose he does okay against the magic damage.
And how are they going to catch him?
It's a problem. Do you remember we played a game where we only had like one? The only person who had stuns was Centaur,
Yeah.
and I said to Red, "Mate, we're relying on you a lot here." And then Redless went and had the worst game I've ever seen a Centaur have.
Yeah, I do.
So if you're putting a lot of pressure on your offlane player, you better hope he delivers.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
Radiant team banned.
But yeah, I don't envy the developers. Is basically what I'm saying, because it seems like a real shitty situation to balance. Because the reason more gold was added to data was playing POS 5 was fucking miserable.
Yeah.
It was miserable, but now you have core heroes just invading the poor position 5's territory and doing it better than they can.
10
So,
seconds
do you know what the issue is when you balance the game around the pro scene,
Dire team pick.
Yeah.
and you don't consider the pub scene, which has been an issue with Dota for as long as I've been playing it, for like 10 years. The problem has been balancing around the pros. Is that whatever they're doing is going to be copied. And essentially, whatever you think, all right, we're going to have to balance this, and we'll modify the gold by this much or whatever,
5
it's still going to
seconds
take
remaining.
there's a huge lag between people saying, what, Razor isn't a POS 5 anymore? What? So even if they do change it, it's going to take a long time for people to figure out that you can't do this greedy shit anymore and get away with it. I feel like that's another problem for pub. Void and this is carry Ember. I'm not sure about that. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it.
I don't really like Carry Ember either. He
10
doesn't really
seconds
feel like
remaining.
it fits what he wants to do. And him and Void Spirit kind of overlap in what damage they're
5
putting out,
seconds
but
remaining.
I don't
If
see.
he goes physical, I think it could work.
Yeah, I don't see the Wises currently capable of catching or killing anyone except maybe Rubik.
Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. I mean, they're really... They have picked two heroes that are very hard to lock down, and then Tide, who's just very hard to kill, and a natural pipe builder is a problems. That ain't
Does,
it. That ain't it. I
It
think they
will
lost.
stomp whoever they play against mid, though.
But I really think that is just super squishy lad.
Yeah, he is a squish boy.
I think they lost. They might win.
There's a chance. I mean, they can roll these lanes and just go ham, but
Zedran says this patch is very much a continuation of the last patch.
it feels that way because there were no map changes. And map changes are what really shakes up lanes.
I would just
And-
say there are very little changes, full stop.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that Tiny made it through and is still strong
Stupid.
is pretty indicative of how little changed.
I don't know what they are doing with that. I'm going to have to talk to someone there and say, what is your thinking?
How is that hero still that way? He's
I'll-
going to have to get reworked. It's
He
insane.
has to be. I'll tell you what, when I go to the major, hopefully there'll be someone there, either one of the beta testing guys or like Bruno or one of the Valve devs, and I will sit them down and I will interrogate them. And I'm happy to take a list of questions with me. This won't be till, when is it? The major is May, I think, right? I think it's May. I will take a list of questions from chat and I will work them into the conversation subtly.
Now, that could be a good.
Question
good,
number one. That could be a good vid, actually.
Yeah,
but
I
they
was
would
thinking
never
so. It
do
could be
it.
some
They
good
would never
content.
do that on camera.
No,
in a
of course they
million years.
wouldn't. But
I could sneak it in.
yeah, I was about to say secret camera of some kind, tie cam.
Just go in with a camera hidden in my pocket. Hey, about Tiny. Tell me more. We just hate the Dota players. Everyone that plays Dota, we hate them. So we just thought, fuck it.
We just want them to see the Rockman picked and feel like not playing the game anymore.
Your anger is useless here.
I will say, speaking of the topic of heroes in the wrong role, Rort, the master of POS 5 Stormspirit, is a perfect example. That shit should not work.
Well,
But he can get ags every game, no matter how it goes, and
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
effective.
I mean, I don't think that would work at the pro level.
No, God no.
Because he's not going to be able to farm 4,200 gold. I think, in a way, these greedy 5s and stuff, if you win the early game, and you win your lanes and you keep rolling, and you have the heroes to do that, I feel in a way you kind of should be rewarded for that. And
yeah, I do.
If you pick this greedy lineup, where you pick these pos 5s who, I mean, in a weird way, is it greedy to pick a pos 5 like Razor? That's the question we've got to ask, is why couldn't he be a pos 5? He has good spells. He doesn't scale especially well. You know, because it's not like, I mean, he steals damage from the carry, but it's not like his damage is like percentage based or stuff, right? It's like, essentially you just want to survive and try and steal the damage from the carry. So why couldn't that work as a 5? Why have we pegged some heroes as 5s and some as not? What's the logic behind that? For a hero like Razor, why can't he be a 5? I just feel like traditionally we've always seen him as a mid. But there's no real reason in Dota that you couldn't have him as a 5. His skill set is good. I think, in a way, if people have come up with this clever idea, it makes sense.
It's very exciting to watch from the pro scene perspective of like any hero they pick could be going anywhere right now because they've worked out that pos 5 can actually do things in a game rather than just sit there and watch and spectate.
I mean, it's weird because this has been a thing for a while, this idea that your 5 has to be just broke as shit. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, they could be so much more useful if they weren't. And if you pick a hero that can farm, and that has spells that are really useful throughout the game, BKB piercing especially, like Razor, I mean, it just makes sense. In a way, it just makes sense that this is a thing that you do, and why not?
I'm very rarely frightened by the other carry in a game that I'm playing. What I'm frightened of is the fact that their pos 5 is going to stun me whilst I'm fighting it, or that their pos 4 has a glimmer. Like, I don't really. If I'm just 1v1ing someone, I'm going to be pretty confident that I can beat most other carries. But it's not. There's so much to think about and so much shit. And when you're about to kill someone and then out of nowhere this twat pos 4 that's been ruining your game the entire time just stuns you, it's the worst feeling on earth. Quite frankly. They are the, you know.
You're starting to sound like the goons in their games where they're like, it's a hard lane, lads.
I've like lost every single lane I've played in the past like 10 games.
You've had some bad times.
Yeah, it's been fucking rough.
But you've been laning with like goons supports, so.
Yeah, but I'm also like, it's because I haven't played in a while that I'm not comfortable talking and CSing.
Yeah.
So I can't really say, I want you to stand here and cast a spell and then go pull. Because if I do that, I then miss an entire wave of CS whilst my brain's trying to put it together.
Right. See, now you feel what it's like to be me when I have to tell the lads, please press R.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I say sometimes, like, why are you not talking? And it's because talking and playing Dota it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard to keep the brain going.
Click Nav, yes. Oh, he Kraken shelled off the fatal bomb?
He did Kraken shell it off, yeah.
Very nice.
It's why he's largely going to be immortal in this lane. Though I don't know why Rubik's top and Ogre's bot, but, you know, that's not too...
Yeah, I would prefer Rubik as a 4 here, but
it's just because the Fade Bolt really makes a carry unhappy.
Yeah.
Whereas an offlaner, you don't give a shit if you're losing 10 damage. That doesn't matter.
Also, don't you find that most offlaners tend to have an ability that allows them to farm beyond right clicks? I mean, Centaur has double edge, which he could be leveling next. So I like to max it just because it gives you that kill potential. But it's like most offlaners, like Tide has Anchor Smash. That's what he's relying on. Axe, you know, right clicks, but he also has the counter helix. Sand King has Sandstorm and Caustic and stuff like that. So I feel like if you're going to put the Rubik here, Centaur should still be able to farm pretty well, even if he gets levels in double edge. I wouldn't have taken the stun myself, but I think it might have helped them secure a kill on the Rubik. So
yeah, it's always worth one value level, isn't it? I mean, what's going on mid? So surprisingly, Evil Teddy's so far handling himself pretty well.
I think the issue is Daniel is low on mana. Because he's gone for the 2 mantles and then he's rushed a bottle. So he hasn't had the mana to silence him and cast a spell. So without the silence, Evil Teddy can very easily dodge the Daniel's little eagles, or whatever the fuck they called. I don't play Skyrim. The arcane bolts.
This is going to be some mana though. He gets a bounty rune, 2 charges, and the water rune, 2 charges. Presumably he goes for it. There you go.
Eri, you do not need to defend Dota from League fanboys in this chat. If anyone is defending League in this chat, it's an instant 1 hour timeout. You're wrong. And Eri is correct. I mean, I know plenty of people, if you play the wrong hero in the wrong lane in League, it's like instant report and blah, 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 and all that kind of bullshit. Oh, that was a poor Gale from Gutters there.
Alright, where's the... I feel like these lanes are going to be very... It's only top lane that there's any chance for anyone to kill anyone.
Clip Ted saying Eri is correct and send it to me. Eri, I don't have a problem with you being wrong. I have a problem with you being obnoxiously difficult for no reason. There's a difference. Like Mr. Devil's Advocate is the issue that I have a problem with. Someone says something, you're like, well, it's like you argue every time, even when your point is that yes, that's right, but that's my issue.
But you pronounced it wrong, and therefore you're a fool.
Well, yes, but don't forget, 1 in a million case. It's like, all right. Yeah, I know you're right. That completely invalidates my point. That's my issue, Eri. Like, if you've seen the film Devil's Advocate, starring Keanu Reeves, he is literally a lawyer for the devil. That's how on the nose the title of that movie is. Nice, Dan. Nice, Desicorius. Picked up a last hit he would have lost otherwise.
Oh, Daniel's getting into a fight under the tower.
Oh my. Oh, they both perished.
So this is what happens when Sky does not do his job and does not crush the lane. Look at this, he's now level 5. Void Spirit's is almost level 7.
Wait, Yoy asks, what's the interview Flax did where he's like, Riot wouldn't have to spend so much money on advertising if it was an actual good game? I don't remember saying that. It sounds like me. It's true, but I don't remember saying it. I will defend Dota to the death. Genuinely, I fucking love this game. Oh, hello. This is a nice rotation from Teddy. Job fucking done.
Yeah, that's just an honestly impressive thing to do. Having the heads up to know that if you TP top right now, you'll be able to get stuff done. Right. It's something that I honestly forget about. I don't know about you. If I die fighting someone mid, even if it's a trade, I'm like, I'm just gonna go back mid. That's
no.
That
is. I will almost always see if I can rotate. The problem is,
really, I'm bad at it.
If I'm playing with the goobs against a semi-competent enemy, it's almost certainly not the case. Like...
Oh my god, Mum was telling me about. What was he? He was telling me about. You played mid Pudge the other day, and you were like doing fine in lane, and then at level 4 you just left to try and gank and never returned and just like lost.
It was so bad. Like I was like, lads, can I come top and get a kill? Because they were like low. I was like, right, start a fight, lads. We can get some kills. So I wanted to get some fleep and then go back. I was like, quick rotate. And then the issue is the lads are always moaning about how bad the lane is going. It's a fucking rough lane down here, boys. It's fucking, you know, like from the front, and they're just complaining about the front and in some war. I'm like, I better go help the lads because, you know, good mid rotates and all the rest of it. I'll go help the boys. And I'm coming down there and I'll be like coming through the trees and they're like behind the tower. I'm like, guys, let's go. They're like, yeah. And they see me. I'm like, lads, where are you? Like, well, you know, we weren't in position. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's my point. Like, why weren't you in position? I need you. This is how we win this fight. And they just never show up. So, and then it was like a series of terrible rotations into terrible rotations, and it all went bad. Hunter is in big trouble. Stick!
He's gonna
Stick!
die from that one.
He's all right.
Ooh. They're all gonna get away. This is
a Flax rotate on Pudge right here. There's 4 of them here.
Interesting that Evil Teddy also came down for that fight though. And he was actually ganky. He didn't TP or anything like that. No one has been mid for at least 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just an empty lane. Now this is something I wouldn't stand for. I'd be TPing here straight away.
Yeah. Even on a support, I'd be like, I'm fucking taking mid. Like,
yeah, that's dream scenario.
I mean, the main thing is, like, I always feel like if I'm the highest rank in the game, I need to help the lads. Because even though I'm only Archon 5, I'm playing with Heralds and Crusaders and Guardians. And a lot of them, like, just don't know how to play the hero, or they're just terrible. So I'm like, if I just stick in lane and farm, we're going to fucking lose these lanes so hard. I have to go help the lads. So I'm convinced I need to go and rotate. And you're right, sometimes it goes horribly wrong or it's too early. But sometimes I look and there's like 2 ultra low lads. I'm like, this is a go. This is 2 quick kills. And I'll turn the lane around for the lads. And it just doesn't happen. They're just scared. The 4 is like, oh, it was low. It's like half health. just won't commit. You know, won't bait. It's just a bit of a self-preservation, I think, for the lads quite often.
It's also a reason why we're struggling in these early games at the moment. Is generally when we have like Greg is a very good player, but he's not a ganking player.
No, he's
like a very effective farmer. He knows what item timings he wants to get, but it means we struggle sometimes if we're getting hurt. But then we normally do come back because again we're much better late game players than the people we play against.
By the way, what was the thinking here?
We just died. I think they got caught out. The centaur ult slowed them a lot more than they thought it would, I think. But yeah,
the centaur ult, when you get the ags, they're like barely moving as well, and you're not taking any damage. It's so good. I went mid centaur today. It was so much fun. This could be a death for Daniel, or it could be a death for Evil Teddy. It's hard to tell.
Who gets their spells up first? I think Evil Teddy is going to have his spell, so Daniel will die.
Well, Daniel also has silence. If Teddy comes back in here, that's one spell down. Does Teddy go for this? It's a gamble. Daniel
3 seconds? No.
But I mean, always in my mind is the desire not to let the lads down. Like I'm always thinking, I have to try and help these boys out in the lane because they complain so much, Plague, so much about the lanes, how awfully it's going and how rough it is. And I think, God, I can't just fucking sit mid farming. I have to help the boys out. And you go down there and rotate, and they're so pathetically grateful that I just feel awful for not rotating earlier. I did mid snapfire the other day. It was alright. I think we won.
I think any hero that builds E-Blade seems pretty fun at the moment.
I mean, the Mirana mid that Monk basically coached me through, I did fuck it up, but that was honestly so much fucking fun. Yes, Daniel! Like, I tried it again in the second game that day, and it was horrible. Like, we lost that game really badly.
Yeah, we did, but I don't know if that game was entirely on you. There was a lot that went wrong there.
Yeah, there was. That was just one of those disconnected, no chat games. Oh, hello. The Ravage goes in.
I think
there should be a dead Nev. Can they get Hunter here? Nope, she's going to back it up wisely.
Daniel's coming down here. He's still got his Arcane Rune going. If he gets 2 ultis off of an Arcane Rune, that is dream scenario. Oh, but Daniel's... Evil Teddy's here now as well. It's in range.
He doesn't have his ult yet. 1 second. So Stetsicurious doesn't have mana. I don't know if this is mana boots flying out for him, but he needs mana. Golem would be really good. Hugh not looking to steal the ult from Daniel there. That's interesting. I would have tried to steal that. It's interesting, like you said, there is nobody mid. It's 4v4 bot.
This is, if I'm a warlock, I'm getting the hell out of here. He doesn't have a mana to TP.
He doesn't have mana to TP. He has no mana. I think he's saving up for mana boots, and he's not close to get them if he's going shard first. Which is what it looks like he's saving up for. I would just go kill a couple of creeps and get mana boots. There's the mana boots. Okay.
There we go. I think what happened actually was, I spotted this but didn't say it, his courier was killed because it was at the secret shop, and then he told it to go to him, and of course he's down at the bot tower.
Right.
Just flew straight over mid lane and
the
died.
old straight line perish, yeah. Happens all the time. What's Ember got? Ember doing Battle Fury. So he is going physical Ember. You can dodge that. Come on, you can dodge that. Give me offside fist. There you go. Chains.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh, they killed.
Oh my god! Look at the clip Reflex you just posted. That's really weird.
Reflexy posted a clip.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me have a look. Roshan in the lane top. Clipped by
That's so
Reflexy.
weird.
There's 4 of them here. Roshan in lane top. Let me have a look here. Hold on, I'm just gonna ignore the game for a second and bring up display capture. Here we go.
Interesting that.
Oh shit!
Teddy
What the
also
fuck?
came down for that. Yeah, that's so odd.
Yeah, that's Roche.
But what hero is that supposed to be? Is that Ember? Evil Teddy also came down for that fight though, and he was actually ganky. He didn't TP or anything.
How did neither of us notice that?
Interesting that. Harry says he's still up there, but I don't see him. And he was actually ganky.
They get a kill here. I don't see Roche. It must be a spectator bug.
Yeah.
Because Roche is in the pit. There's a big
Ravage coming in.
Centaur goes down. They do get the Venom ult off. But much too late. Much too late. Hugh in trouble. Yeah, he goes down. They get 1.
Oh my god, Roche is in Dire Fountain. Oh my god, he's there.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh my god, what the hell?
What is going on?
Are we being hacked?
What? Is he in Radiant Fountain? No.
No, he's helping Dire out. I mean, they obviously don't see him, so it's clearly just a spectator bug. Because otherwise, Hugh would be panicked. He's just smoked Roche. Is it a courier?
Shh, says Evil Teddy. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
They
so they can see him.
He ganks top earlier.
Oh my god, they can see him! That is weird.
Wait, so they have a Roche? What's going on?
3, 4. There are 5 couriers. So it's not a courier bug, unless it's...
That is Roche. And he has a twin in the pit. And this Roche does not have an Aegis.
Yeah. I wonder if he had cheats enabled without realising. How did he get back to...
Oh, Sescorius in trouble.
Oh, we got to cast Astral Date. I mean, Dire can see everything down bot right now, so whenever they decide to go in...
Whenever they decide to deploy Roshan. What is that?
I don't know.
Why is he in the fountain? Why isn't the fountain shooting him? Why does Evil Teddy imply that he knows what's happening here?
I think Miles is right. I think this is Eri Eldenok spawned in.
Eri, can you explain this to us, please? Because I wouldn't mind knowing what this is about. And how you've done it. Is Eri sending this thing about? Because, I mean, I would say Radiant Team needs more help than Dire at this point.
When revenge has been requited.
Good spot, Reflexy. Eagle-eyed.
Alright, well, we'll see where Roche ends up next.
How do neither of us saw Roshan fucking walking about? Such idiots, God. Oh, Daniel's gone in. That's some kind of an ult.
It's been... got the Arcane Bolt.
Did Hugh not fancy stealing his ult there? Just didn't fancy it?
I think with that Venom ult's going to be the end of the engagement. Yeah. This isn't good for Daniel, though. Trading yourself for an ogre is not great.
No, that's not good. And they get the tire as well.
Oh, the net worth is not pretty for our mid-sky either. He's lower than Tidehunter.
We can't rewind because this isn't a replay. This is a live game.
Yeah, I mean, I believe Eri when he says that this is not his doing. It is just a rogue Roshan that's ganked top lane and then gone down to Dire base.
I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I.
Apart from when there was a way that you could control him with Chen. Briefly.
Tidopizmeb just resubbed for 9
I have
months.
Eri's confession in my Steam messages.
Oh.
Okay, so every now and then, I'll turn cheats on in a lobby to see if anybody notices. It appears that someone finally noticed and spawned a Roshan.
Why would
so
you do
someone
that?
on Dire team has spawned Roshan.
But why would you do that, Eri? That
I
makes
don't know.
zero sense.
This is the Eri style of having fun.
But why? It took 99 weeks for someone to notice.
Have you had cheats on for every single week, Eri? That's pretty chaotic, to be fair.
Oh, the Ravage counter! But then the Golem goes down on basically Ogre. Honestly, I don't understand. The cast range on this is so long, and the lads always bugger it up. Zoe gets an ult off. They do get Ogre. In goes Necrondus as well, but he's going to go down. Zoe is very low here. She's trying to kill Hunter. She's been taunted. They get her. They do get her. And they're going to get Daniel as well. Guthers is in there. Doesn't have his ult for another 20 seconds. He's going to go down. This has been a disaster. But I say that. They have killed 3 lads.
Slight fist. Oh, he fucks it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I just don't understand Ares' motives other than it's
Look,
funny.
here he comes. He's here.
Where is he? They've sent
He's
him down
mid-hill.
mid.
Mid-hill.
Does he just
I'm
walk
guessing-
about, or can you tell him to attack?
I don't know.
Can you A-click a lane and he will walk about?
We have so much to learn. I want to know who checked for cheats, to be honest.
He's got free pathing.
He's gone back to base.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Middle is missing.
No voice lines. Big fucker. And he chills. What an unknowable man Harry is. Genuinely.
He's so odd, isn't he?
Just unknowable. It's just literally like the most confusing goon.
You know what? At least he makes his own fun. All right, you can say that for him.
is
He's never bored of himself.
But is this not enough? Like, if the in-house is on enough, find a hobby. There must be something. Remote control planes or fucking table tennis, something.
All right, now we've got to keep an eagle eye on the money amounts in people's inventory. What if there's a sudden jump?
Good point. Let's switch to net worth. Oh, I amassed 10k. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's rubbish, isn't it, Ciaran? You hacker.
But you don't need chaos. Have you seen these games? They are chaos enough. They are chaos enough. There is sufficient chaos in these games as it is. They're going to pick off on the ogre. Poor old ogre. 1 and 5. Died
I don't know about you. I completely lost track of what's happening in this game. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
watching
right,
Roche walk around the map. He's
making
top
sure-
lane now.
Now he's top. Where is
And he's giving vision, I think, to Dire.
Where is
Look
he?
at
I
that.
can't see him.
Above Dire
Oh, there
Small
he
Camp.
is.
Yeah, I agree with Naomi. Radiant need a Roche as well. Otherwise, this is cheating.
Yeah, 100%. What if Dire win? How much can we put that down to the fact that they had a Roche?
Okay, I can't fucking watch anything except this fucking Roche. And the weirdest thing is I've never seen him move. I've never seen him walk from base to here. I just spot him out the corner of my eye,
Right.
sitting somewhere. Look, he's off again.
He's off. What if they killed him? They get nothing. He doesn't
They
even
get
drop
nothing.
in ages.
Ages to them. Oh, they got the Atos off on Evil Teddy. He's away.
Missing top.
Sunstrike.
Radiant's bottom tower
Lol.
is under attack.
Zeus salty now. Tell you what, I'm really hoping the Nature's Prophet in every single position will come to an end soon. Surely we've had enough of Nature's Prophet.
Listen, that hero is a god. It's just fun to play.
He does fit in with my theory that you can pick anything +4 and +5 though.
He's just fun to play. He's like, he hits hard in the lane. You make little trees. You steal farm from your carry and from their carry. You reveal your team's vision. You can teleport anywhere, so you have to buy TP scrolls. You can snipe couriers. It's got it all. I love playing.
He does seem very fun, I'll give you that.
He is fun. Prophet is genuinely fun to play. There's nothing like TPing to a lane, sending your trees down, getting a tower, and fucking off, and they're like, fuck. Or like they're all busy doing something, and you're just clicking a building. You've been there. You know what that's like. That's your whole game plan.
Yep.
Now imagine doing it, and your team are like, yes, yes. Like they're in support of what you're doing.
They're cheering you on for once.
Go Prophet! Like that's all they care about. Oh. Gubba's just TPing to his doom. They get the Ravage off. He dead. Centaur trying to charge out. Oh my. Well, they killed the Void. But they're going to pay greatly for it. Stolen gets a roll off. Rubik definitely could have stolen Juggle there, but instead stole Chaotic Offering, which is a
He stole Chaotic Offering, and it ended up tanking quite a few Omni Slashes, so worked out well.
Can send Roche in.
Where is Roche now? Is he back at base? There he is.
He's in the fountain.
Is someone just accidentally bringing him out, or are they doing it on purpose, do you think?
Well done.
Oh, now
Ruben.
that would be genius. If someone does Roche at some point in this game, just send fake Roche in to stand there instead and see if you can bait someone to do it.
And they get nothing for it.
Yeah.
Omni's useless on Rubik? Oh, I guess
It
so.
is true, because it's based on attack damage,
Oh,
right?
yeah. It's still fun, though, eh?
It is fun. You can do the Dragon Ball Z thing with the Lotus Orb. That's the most... I really want to try that one day.
What's that?
Where you Lotus Orb Omni Slash, and you both just slash each other
I've done
across
that. I
the
did
screen.
that the other day.
Did you actually?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
That's so cool.
It was ridiculous. I can't remember who I was playing, but we were just jumping around like idiots for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, in goes Centaur wants to die. Nice. Good feed. Good job.
Oh my god.
Well done, team.
Okay, well,
and
this
now
game
Guthers
is
wants
over.
to feed. Very pog. Oh, I wanted to help out, lads. I just thought I'd
Here we
help
go.
out.
Slash slash. He might die though. He is
He
going to die
dead.
to Zoe as well.
Oh, I was trying to help out.
Bounty.
Where are Zoe's items? They're not good.
Oh. She's poor.
So the diffuser blade, I don't know about diffuser blade. I think so. They changed it to be much cheaper and therefore not, do as much damage. So unless you're like crushing people when you get your diffuser blade and running them down, it just ends up being really inefficient.
Is the idea
like
that you
slot.
diffusal them and then you spin and you
That
do
is the
things?
idea, yeah. But you're not doing bad on slaves. You got Venno, Warlock, and Sky.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't build into anything either, does it? So you're just gonna sell it at some point.
Yeah, I think it's not even that it's money efficient. It's just it's slot inefficient. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan of the Mask of Madness build.
Just
I've been
think,
trying it out.
she would have man to play now. I think if she did
Yeah.
have this. I mean, how much mana does it break each hit? 40 mana.
40 mana.
Whoopee.
It's not even that good against the heroes this game. They all have very high mana pools.
So it's
yeah.
purely for the slow. That's
Yeah,
it. It
pretty
must just be purely for the slow. Ember doesn't care, he zips away. Void doesn't care, he zips away. Ty doesn't care, he probably crack and shells it off. Rubik, I guess, and Ogre. Congrats. Could probably kill them anyway.
Yeah, I think if it's hard to know what items to get on Jug though. I will say that. Like Diffusal is not a this item is terrible. She should never have built this. It's just not amazing.
Eri, if you give them a Roche, we can have a Roche off in the mid lane.
She'd
I
have
would
to tell
quite
how
like-
someone
Oh,
really
wait,
had to do
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa, whoa! They've got one. They've got a
Where?
Roche.
Oh, they do have a Roche. Okay, now we need to make the Roches fight. They're both equal HP.
Go.
Come on, send the... Okay, Radiant Roche is moving. Oh, come on, die, Roche. Get in the game. Okay, it's going.
Here we go. Meet up mid. It's a fight to the death.
Oh, there we go. It's just gonna be who gets the bashes, I think, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a very RNG based fight.
Alright, if we see any interference, the person who interferes with this battle will be banned for 3 weeks. Oh, Bloodlust! Oh my god, Citizen Nev. You cheating cunt. He's gonna fuck him up now. Can you fight? Oh, they have to be in Roche Pit.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shocking. Shocking bit of cheating.
We have to wait for...
Are fortified.
Yeah, we have to wait for the Bloodlust to finish.
Tower is under attack.
Or can they fight regular Roche?
Oh!
They're going at it!
This is unfair. Alright, Nev banned.
Nev has to be banned from the in-houses for 3 weeks. Okay, here we go. The bash is coming off.
Yes,
I mean,
lads.
Radiant Roche can still come back on this with a few bashes. There
What
we go.
if Real Roche came in?
I kind of want them both to gang up on Real Roche first, you know, bully him a bit. Oh, Radiant Roche just bring this back a little bit.
This is going to be Dire Roche. Oh, the bash. But it's. I mean,
mean,
the Bloodlust has fucking swung it.
It has. We are going to have to say Nev is banned.
Sorry, Nev.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know about you, but I'm quite relaxed watching this.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
In actual Doge, they are looking like they're going to fight mid lane, and then back to the Roche fight.
Trying to get in there quick and fuck off.
Is under
Fuck off.
Yeah, the other Roche is up 300 hit points.
Oh, that bash might bring it closer. Oh, he's bashed him right back though. Oh, and the bash again.
This is actually going to be pretty close.
This is going to be really close.
They're within like a couple of hundred HP of each other. Come on. Come on, Radiant Roche.
Oh, but Dire Roche is sneaking ahead again. Oh, he's crushing him now.
Radiant Roche is due 2 bashes. There's one.
Oh, there's a second.
There's a
stacks
second.
though.
Oh,
and he's
no.
bashed
There's a
it.
third,
Oh,
baby.
God.
Let's go. I don't care what's happening in this gameplay. You couldn't give a fuck.
It doesn't really matter. Radiant Dire just crushing him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, you say that, so he just got a double.
Oh my god.
Oh, this
I
is
really
close.
wish I was watching
This
now.
is close. This is close.
Can you imagine how mad Zoe's going to be after this? Her best moment of the in-house is just not on cam.
Oh my gosh, she's got a triple kill. Sorry, Zoe, but this is important.
Just watching 2 Roches fight. 1500 versus 1800. Oh, it still looks like it's going to be Dire Roche. Radiant Roche is below 1000 HP now.
It's going to need a miracle for Radiant Roche.
He's going to have to get 2 bashes here without getting bashed.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, it's over! It's got to be over now.
Oh,
my God.
brutal.
Dire Roche has crushed him. I'm back to actual Toads.
Oh no, Real Roche is going at him. Let's go, baby!
Yes!
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Do they respawn? I wonder if they respawn on Roche's timeline.
He got him. Real Roche got him.
Real Roche killed him.
If Real Roche had got an Aegis out of that and come back and you had to fight him twice, that would be hype.
I'm really interested. So it was sort of 31-30, let's say, that Roche died. So let's see if they respawn kind of in the normal Roche timeline.
Yeah. It's not showing up on the thingy, but of course it wouldn't because this is cheaty. Oh my goodness, Ember. Void just died. Wow, the lads are actually doing it.
Dire's
Oh my god, Dire got 135 gold each because Dire killed the Roshan.
That's hilarious.
So Nev's cheating actually had a positive benefit for Dire.
that's
That has
1
to
week
be
ban.
extension on the ban.
Eri,
Has
1 week, sorry, 2 week ban for
2 week
Nev.
ban for
2
Nev.
week ban for Nev for cheating. Just so we get there quicker. Fuck off, you little cheat. You're out. 2 weeks. To be fair, one of those weeks I'm not here, so the in-house is at 99.1. The week I get back. No,
Oh,
he
I
doesn't
see.
miss
We're
100.
going through that.
Yeah, we're doing that. I want to do the proper in-house one.
No, I respect it.
Although, what we could do instead, since there's 52 of them in a year, if we did the 104th in-house, it would be 2 years of in-houses. So that might be better.
Yeah, we can just do a small celebration for week 100 and do a bigger one for 104
Never refuse good.
for the 2-year anniversary.
Oh, they're
Except
going on
it's
Hunter.
not
Hunter absolutely AFK, gets the Ravage off on 4. The Zoe has used her spin here. Ember is looking at the back line. Void has gone in as
Oh
well.
my God!
Holy shit!
Okay, well. Zoe's going to do some damage here. Oh, unlucky. Didn't get him.
Gets
He's
a
on
kill
goal.
on Ember.
I think Zoe can. The Omni-slashing Rubik is pathetic.
Yeah, that is sad.
Zoe has another. There's another mini slash up in a second.
In a sec.
Not gonna be able to. Oh,
that's
if she had
unfortunate.
walked into that, if she just
That is
clicked,
unfortunate.
she would have killed
Yeah,
people.
Yeah. God damn.
Eri's trying to even out the +135 gold.
Eri,
You see this?
I mean, the real way that Eri could have evened this out is not have this in the fucking in-houses. Like, the fact he's having to scramble to make up for it
Okay,
now.
we're gonna have to. Let's see if they're honourable and stick by it. I haven't seen anyone buy and deny. Oh, Hugh's done it as expected. Hugh is a good lad.
Radiant's middle tower
Nev has
is
not.
under
Eve
attack.
said he has not. Hunter has not. Oh, there's some slippers of agility. There's 2 slippers of agility in the base.
Radiant's middle tower
A
is
third.
under
Right.
attack.
They are doing it. God bless.
Hunter, you can't deny the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just.
There we go.
Yeah.
Everyone has bought a slippers of agi.
Just leave them in the fountain. It really doesn't. You don't have to deny them. Just leave them in the fountain.
Dire's
Who cares?
bottom tower is under attack.
Bounty. This is the most the casters have talked about Dota in an in-house game in 3 years. Well, normally the games are garbage, Eri.
Yeah, in-house game 3 is not known for its exciting content.
Oh, here we go. There's a possible fight happening here. I do think that one of the issues they had in that last fight is the Centaur just ran into them and the team wasn't there. Poor Ogre, man.
That is painful.
But again,
Oh, they run away. Why?
I don't know. They got a
But they
kill.
need to go get the shrine
Because,
and shit.
listen, Plague, alright? I don't think you understand. The in-house lads and the goons in general are nice lads. And by nice, I mean, they're so painfully nice that they're like, well, it wouldn't be fair if we killed the rest of them. We killed the ogre. We should just back up. Why be greedy? Like, that's their feeling. I genuinely believe that. They are very humble lads who don't want to be greedy. Let's just back up. Don't push it.
Srimoti just resubbed for 41
Well, they haven't
months.
lost. They haven't
41
lost
months
reclaim the
of
shrine.
Even not a single regret. Very excited for DP PFlax.
I
Thank
think-
you, Timothy.
I do think this butterfly on Jug. I'm not. Can Ember's Sleight of Fist can miss, correct? I believe it can.
That's a good question.
Because it used to have a talent that gave it True Strike, and if it has a talent that gave it True Strike, then therefore it must be able to miss. Is my thinking.
A regular attack is done to each target.
Yeah, so it will
Any
be able to miss.
modifier that Zin has, critical strike, bash, cleave, or will be
Ooh.
applied normally.
DanielTheWise getting gankered top lane.
I mean, he's just so deep. And now they fight. And they do get Teddy. No, they don't! Teddy dead.
Oh, they do.
The Omni goes down.
Just kill Hunter. Yep.
Get the Rubik. Yes, Rubik won now. Steel spin, Rubik.
Still got Omni slashed
Still got
on
Omni.
the hopes that the Omni will do something.
A Flax level Rubik. Good Omni, guys. I can't lose this. Does 2 damage. Like, Eri,
Yeah.
you need to not have cheats on now because now that
Yeah, I
know
think
it's
now that
on,
he's been
like-
discovered, it will be the end of the cheat saga. But
Also, you know what concerns me? Is some fucker in this game tried to type a cheat code.
I know it's disgraceful, isn't it?
Gilbert Godfrey died? Oh, that's a
Yeah, so that's 67, which is it's very young.
Wow, I really would have thought he was older.
Yep. I believe it was 67. If I'm wrong, then
Yeah,
I apologise.
67. He didn't look a healthy man, I'll say that.
No, but
So, also, Real Madrid did go through, from the sounds of it. It was Ciaran. Fucking unbelievable. So out of with no information, Kieran's just randomly typing in cheat codes.
I
Come on.
suspect they saw it in the lobby or something. That cheats were enabled because it does say, I believe.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a good test of honor.
Centaur
but-
ult. And they
That's
killed
sad.
an illusion.
And they're going to find more heroes than they expected. Come on, Sescoris, you need to drop something.
Not even a Fatal Bonds. And this could be GG. The Venom goes down, but it's not really going to make a big difference. Stolen by the fucking Rubik who hit nobody. They did kill Jug. Sorry, they killed Skyrath, I mean. Oh man,
yeah, I think Radiant's still... Yeah.
This is why Venom should not be picked.
He's a hard hero to get right.
He really is.
You need to... I don't know what you need to do.
Well, what you need to do is have fucking wards all over the fucking place. And you need to not be caught out. The problem I think they've got is if you look at their team, Veno, Warlock, and Skyrath, if you jump any of those lads, they're dead. And none of the three can help the other two. So it's like, what can you do as Warlock if you don't have Golem? And you probably don't want to drop it to save the Veno. You might drop it to save the Skyrath because he's your mid, but he's probably dead anyway, so there's no survivability on this team for like quite a few of the heroes.
This is just becoming a question of can Zoe carry hard enough, and I don't know if Butterfly does that. You need an Abyssal, so you can actually kill someone.
Especially against Void and Ember.
Yeah.
Now they're just walking about there trying to get caught out. They do have Golem. Haven't lost any buildings yet.
I will say that Ember is 6-slotted, so he's not getting much stronger than this. He'll get a bit more survivable than this if he gets a consumed axe, but this is the peak of his damage, really.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for 3 of the 5 heroes, it is enough to almost kill them.
Pretty much one-shot them, yeah. They gotta be. It's like playing against Magnus, you know. You gotta really not stand next to someone because then the cleave.
Oh, Daniel almost died to that. And Daniel is dead. There's the Ravage. Catches 3.
Oh, Sescoris can't get his thing off. He's not glimmering. He's not.
And they got Luke as well. Zoe in trouble. Gets the ult off. She's dead. She's dead.
That's a decent golem, but. The ward
not the damage.
Oh,
that's it.
God.
Triple buyback, but they haven't got the spells. I don't see how they win this. I mean, they might get some pickup kills, but
I think it's just the fact that Ciaran's out of mana means they can't fight. If he had mana, they'd still be able to kill people here. I think it's just going to be if Nev just walks off, he's going to be fine.
Oh, the juke back.
He's getting spotted here. Oh my God, the tree! They don't see him. There you go, Diffusal coming in good.
Poor old Nev. Hugh thinking
Died
about
so that others may live.
Wants to steal that Omni Slash again. Hugh! Hugh!
Hugh! Oh my God. That just makes you ill, doesn't it? Just makes you feel sick to your stomach.
Yeah, because there's no reason for him not to pick them up. Like, if it was the middle of a fight, I'd understand, but he walked within a pixel of them. It's like, nah.
Not interested.
No. Like, if he thought he was about to die, there's even more reason for picking them up.
Ember is now 10,000 net worth above Juggernaut.
Wow.
Which is half of Dire's advantage over Radiant is Ember over Jug.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he melts everything with this build.
Yeah, he's an absolute killer.
Look at this creep wave.
Slash, 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 slash. This does bonus damage to heroes as well. 215 additional damage on Sleight of Fist to heroes.
Oh my God. So, this is one of my biggest problems with this kind of support combo. Veno and Warlock is like, what do you do? Do you know what I mean? What do you do? Here goes Ember.
Oh my God, the damage.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Hunter's gonna die, I guess. I don't know if he's not gonna die.
The Sikori is just walking about.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Call it.
Good God.
Call
Good
it.
God.
Call it, please. Please.
Yeah, if they don't call it now, I will be a little bit. There we go. God bless. That was a really, really fun game. Holy shit.
was. That was a whipping. I feel like anytime that you pick Venno Warlock, you deserve to lose.
You're asking for failure.
Because you need everything to go so perfectly, and the opposition to be such idiots that they're not going to pick heroes where if you don't have stuns, they can just walk away. And then you pick a carry like Juggo, who also doesn't have a stun. How are you going to catch either of these heroes? And this Ember went 21, 3, and 14.
I think it'd be hard to not MVP Ciaran.
Yeah, MVP Ciaran, 100%. I want to say honourable for Teddy, who also did alright.
I'd agree with that.
And then diss on. I kind of want to diss on Guthers and Stesicorius for these picks, but I won't.
Why not?
It doesn't seem fair. It's just lads' picks, isn't it? I mean,
I respect
what are you going to do?
I respect that.
Plague, thank you so much for casting, stepping in for
GGs.
Game 3 after Lewis and Ashwin did the first two. I appreciate you. I know it's late, so get off, son, and I'll see you next time.
Pleasure as always.
If you're around tomorrow, let me know. I'm playing Dotes.
I should be.
It's a fun video game. All right, peace.
Peace out.
Thank you to Eri for setting these up. Thank you to Eri for revealing that he is a dreadful hacker who likes to watch people suffer. Let's remove that. I know that now that you say that now that people discovered it, remove it. I hope so, because I could imagine some serious suspicion being thrown on some goons otherwise. But that was fun. Double Roshan fight, probably the highlight of the evening. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.